And good evening, everyone, from Floyd Central High School District Football tonight on WPRG and Intermountain Cable. Tonight it is Floyd Central hosting Knott County Central on WPRG and the Intermountain Sports Network. Brought your way by Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Gearheart Mobile, and Howard Family Pharmacy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Johnson, joined by Larry Cecil on color commentary tonight. Byron Hall on cameras tonight as we get you set for football about 19 minutes away. A couple of district opponents tonight with something to play for. Knott County, their last game of the season. We'll talk more about why it's their last game in a little while. But also for Floyd Central, they're playing for pride, but also trying to create a three-way tie for that final spot in the postseason in a five-team district. And to be in the conversation, they got to get a win tonight, Larry.
Yes, they do, and their only win of the season came against McGoffin County back the second week in the season, 44-42. They've dropped 6 games straight since then. Knott County comes in 6-2, but they've lost 2 out of their last 3. Those 2 games that they've lost is Martin County and Prestonsburg, which is district games themselves. So, they're trying to get another district win to position themselves to a good seed in the district. And, the season's moving right along. Just a couple of weeks, we'll be into the playoffs.
Indeed, we will, and just 2 weeks away. And tonight's game, like we said, a lot on the line tonight. If you create a three-way tie, you would have Knott County at 1-3 in the district, Leslie County at 1-3. They're finished with district play, and then Floyd Central would pick up their lone district win to also finish 1-3. The point system kicks in. It's the old point system that comes in to play when there is a three-way tie. And the final spots wouldn't really be clear until after next week,
right,
because it depends on how you play against teams next week that figures into the formula. Knott County, they're off because they were supposed to play Eastridge. Eastridge reneged on the game and picked up Harlan Independent. I want to say they picked them up because they feel like they can beat them and be more confident to pick an extra win up because they're also in a 5-team scenario. They were doing what would help them the best.
Yes.
So I understand why they did it, but it's hurt Knott County Central in the long run. And then also you look at the other teams here. Floyd Central has Fleming County. They're 4-4. They would have about 12 wins, 12 points.
Yes.
They can draw off of, especially if they win tonight. They play Bath County, who's only got 1 win on the season. They'll be favored in that game. That's a tough game, but it is here at home next week for the Jaguars. And then, of course, you have Leslie County. They're 2-7 overall, and they would have to face Betsy Lane next week and get a win. If Leslie were to get a win over Betsy Lane, it kind of pushes Floyd Central out.
Right.
But Floyd Central has to at least win tonight and win next week to have at least be in the conversation for the postseason. If they don't win tonight, it's c'est la vie.
Yeah, and you was talking about that to explain it a little further for the folks. The district games doesn't count. It's the non-district games, and you get a point for each win on the opponent that you have beaten, right?
Right. So if you've beaten Fleming County, for example, if Floyd
Right.
Central were to beat Fleming County, they would get 5 points.
Yes.
Because they have a total of 5 wins.
Yes.
So that's where that point system comes into play. It's kind of confusing, but just know this. If the Jags don't win, they're out.
Yes.
It's plain and simple tonight.
This is in other words, a playoff game for them here tonight.
So to speak, this is like a playoff game.
It's like a playoff game. And you was talking about the game that East Ridge reneged on for Knott Central. You was talking about, maybe a win. But I think that the system they started a couple years ago, that RPI has got a lot to do with that too, because, you play a team that's got a higher RPI. Harlem, I don't know what theirs is, but they might have a higher RPI than
Knott Central. Yeah.
Yes. So, that, and then after you get so far along in the standings and the playoffs and stuff, it goes to the RPI. So I know a couple years ago, Pikeville had a hard time filling their schedule out. At one time, they only had 8 games on it because they couldn't get nobody to play them, and they was trying to play teams, and nobody wanted to play them because of their RPI, because, they had a pretty good squad then. I think that was the year that they won the state tournament. So I think they ended up like Knott County, maybe just having 9 games that year.
Floyd Central, Knott County Central, our countdown to kickoff. We're 15 minutes away. We'll step away for a break and come back in a couple of minutes on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your MyAppWire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Floyd Central, about 12 minutes away from tip-off here tonight. Knott County Central coming to the Floyd Central field, and just like we was talking about, Jamie, big game for both teams. Probably a little more riding on this game for Floyd Central than Knott Central as far as we was talking about earlier, the playoffs.
Yeah, Knott County, they're going to be in the playoffs regardless, even if the point system comes into play and all three of these teams tie with that 1-3 district mark. Knott County has 6 overall wins and plenty of points to play from because of that, because of the wins that those opponents have.
Yeah,
so that's going to lock them into the 3rd seed regardless.
Yes.
It's really going to come down between Leslie and Floyd Central for the 4th spot. If the Jaguars can win tonight, they would still have a mathematical chance of getting there, but there's a lot of ifs on all that. And you hate that because you can't control the ifs. All you can control is whether you win or not.
Well, now, last year, I know some of the 3-team districts, and I've not researched it this year, and the teams that had 4 or 5, they would move one of those, the 5th team in that district, over to one of the 3-team districts to make it even. Okay, the 7th and the 8th district, the 2 districts we have in this area both has 5 teams. So will that 5th team on both of those districts get to play, or are both of them just out?
They're out. When you see that in Class A ball, it's because there's not enough teams overall in Class A to fill out a full team, a full bracket.
Yes.
You won't see that in 2A or above.
Right.
So if you're out,
that 5th
you're
team
done.
Just out.
Yeah. If Floyd Central were to fall tonight, they're playing next week for pride.
Right.
Basically. So,
yes.
But, you got to play, you got to win. And these teams made up last year a 57-44 game last year. I mean, it was like a basketball score played here at Floyd Central last year.
Yes, and that's the only time. They've only played 3 times total, and according to our stats that we got, and that was the only win that Knott County has had. So Floyd Central holds the 2-1 edge over them right now, the 3 games that they played.
Yeah, Jaguars got them actually one time over Ed Hyman 2 years ago, when they were reconstructing that field. There were no grandstands in that game.
I remember
was
you talking about
broadcasting
it off the dirt pile.
Yeah, on a dirt pile on top of the hill.
Yes.
And then before that, they played here. So actually, this is the fourth matchup or the third out of four that's been played here. So it's kind of crazy how that's kind of laid down tonight. But the big question about Floyd Central has been offense and lack thereof. If they can get 250 or 300 yards tonight of offense, you feel good about their chances. But they've had trouble moving the football this year.
Yes. Well, they only come in this game only averaging 211 total yards per game, and they get 124 of those through the air, 87 on the ground. Of course, you look over on the Knott County side, they're not a whole lot better. You know, you would expect a team that's 6-2 to have a little more total yardage. Their total yardage per game coming into tonight's game is only 286, but they get 192 of that on the ground, so they're almost 200 yards a ground team. And then looking on the defensive side, you know, both teams have given up a lot of points, but Knott Central has two of the top three tacklers in the state. That was had their names here, Ann Berge and
Bryson Everidge.
Everidge, yes. And those two guys combined has got 37 tackle for losses. One's got 19, the other 18. Those are the two top team statistics in the state. So been low-scoring games for Knott Central, but they've won several games because of their defense.
Judging by last year's game outcome between these two and seeing that most of the same personnel are back this year, I expect a high-scoring game here tonight. Maybe some offense and some excitement tonight between these two schools, and should be anybody's ball game here this evening. We'll see what works out here in just a little bit. But you got to give credit to Randall Mullins, the coach for Knott County Central. Here's a guy, you know, he took the job in 2022, a week before the season started.
Yes.
He was a middle school coach. He kind of got threw into the situation because the head coach had left. He takes over the program a week before it starts and then rose with it. And last year, a 7-win season for Knott County. That's a huge accomplishment for them. And they're at 6 right now, looking for 7. But now, if Donnie Daniels has anything to say about it, they won't get that win tonight, huh, Coach? Donnie's walking through the box right now with us for Floyd Central. He's going up on the roof tonight, I imagine, but maybe come here for a second. But you got to hope for a good win tonight for Floyd Central, and this is a very winnable game for them. We will step away for a break and come back with more of our countdown to kickoff about 10 minutes away on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until Luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearheart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
The very athletic complex for Floyd Central and Knott County Central. Friday night football on WPRG. You can find us, of course, at WPRG Channel 5 on your cable, WPRG.tv. Also on the YouTube and Facebook channels we have for WPRG, and on Foothills Channel 92 on the Foothills Network, and also on the radio at WXKZ 105.3 FM. I'm Jamie Johnson, joined by Larry Cecil here tonight. We're about 6 minutes from kickoff tonight. Larry, some keys to a win for Floyd Central, in your opinion, tonight?
Well, I think they we talked earlier, they've had problems moving the football on teams this year, and their number one receiver, Wesley Buck, is out again tonight. He's the number 6 receiver in the state in 2A, so that's a big loss for them. And they've moved the ball through the air, but I think they need to try to get their ground game going a little bit. Of course, just we talked about, how stout the Knott County defense is. So if they can get some sustained drives going and keep the ball, and, they need to win the game as far as the possession of the clock, no turnovers, get some long drives, get some points in the end zone. I think that, that'd be a long ways going for them to be able to come away with a victory tonight.
And I'll even say this: it's this simple. If they can maybe force a couple of punts,
yes.
I mean, if Floyd Central can actually put together a stop on the defensive side of the football and force a few stops tonight,
yes,
to give their offense some confidence. I mean, when the offense knows that they have to go out there and try to match a score every time they get the ball, that's tough.
Yes.
If that defense can hold their own a few times tonight, force the turnover like you mentioned, and not turn the ball over on the offensive side, but force a turnover or at least force a punt or 2 or 3, you're going to win this ball game tonight.
Well, and that goes back to the time on the clock also. If you're going to force Knott Central to sustain a drive, a 8, 10, 12 play drive. If they do score, take that long to score, then that shortens the game for both teams, and especially for Floyd Central. And I think that's what they need because, in overall, they're probably, outmatched right now. Just looking at what Knott Central's got and what Floyd Central's got and done throughout the season, and missing Buck, and also one of the running backs, he's been out most of the season.
Look at Ethan Curry's been out, and he's out again tonight as well.
Yeah, he's going to be out the rest of the season. So that took a lot away from them, what they thought they would have coming into the season.
A lot of pressure on the air tonight, too. The Jags will throw the ball a lot tonight. Knott County, I was looking at this, they've had 13 interceptions this year and a couple of pick sixes.
Yes.
So I think the secondary for Knott County will have to be on their A game to look for a lot of passing. Of course, Floyd Central does a lot of bubble screens, a lot of dink and dump, slant patterns. They've looked very well in the slant. Look for Damian Cotton to have a big game tonight. If he can have a big game, it could be a good night for Floyd Central.
Yes, Cotton, he's going to have to step his game up. And, of course, Keitra May's going to have a good game, from the quarterback position. So we don't have any stats as far as team defensive stats. But like you said, we was looking at the tackling stats, and most of what we got is just on the offensive side. So Knott Central is definitely the stronger defensive team on the work that's been put in so far in the season, as we got captains on both teams going to the center field for the coin toss. Looked like Jim Cecil, Whitehead in tonight. So should have a good crew. Jim usually has a pretty good crew with him.
Our officials for tonight's game, actually, I can tell you. The referee is Jim Cecil. The umpire is Nathan Hall. Your linesman is Chan Hall. Your line judge is Austin Johnson. And your back judge, the wonderful Dustin Rogers tonight.
Yes.
Old
Dustin back in Floyd County. He took a job down in Johnson Central now teaching, but has to come back to the Floyd County here to do some officiating. Our good friend Kurt Stamper on the line watching from Knott County, and also Charlene Johnson watching for Mason Anbergy and the Knott County Central Patriots, and she's in Tennessee.
That's good. Well, Knott County won the toss, elected to defer, so we'll see Floyd Central on offense first. We'll come back in 2 minutes for tonight's kickoff on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband. Now, we're proud to offer the city of Pikeville the fastest and most dependable internet. Guess what? Your doctors and nurses, they depend on it. The bright future minds have got to have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online, oh, how valuable is that? If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
Floyd Central High School getting set for football tonight. The Jaguars busting through, and they are ready for tonight's ball game, hosting Knott County Central here on the Intermountain Sports Network. Again, Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall with you on this chilly Friday night on the Hill. It is a beautiful night, but it is a chilly night right now. I'll tell you that. The temperature probably right now, I'm going to look it up really quick. Game time temperature, it says 54. It feels like about 44 to me.
Yes.
But it says 54, and we'll be right around 50 to 48 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. So chilly night here on the Hill. And also, I'll remind you, if you want to get into something fun tonight and tomorrow, the haunted house is going on here at Floyd Central tonight. They're having a haunted house 8:30 until 11:45 tonight. That's tonight and tomorrow. It's $5 admission at the door, and that's tonight and tomorrow night, and also next weekend for the Floyd Central haunted house going on tonight and tomorrow. Knott County puts toes to leather. We are underway, and a kick. Live ball bouncing back to the 20-yard line and fielded inside the 20 by Cotton. He's at the 25, and that's where he'll go down around the 20. Actually, they'll give you the 28-yard line. So a pretty decent start for the Floyd Central offense here tonight.
Yeah, that's a good return. Kind of kicked it in no man's land, and Cotton was able to get it. So not too bad to start on your own 28-yard line. And don't see teams kick it deep very often anymore. Most time you see that squibbler or an onside kick, basically. But we'll see what Floyd Central comes out in here.
Got trips out to the left, one man right. One setback, shotgun for the quarterback, Keatron Man Mays. He'll throw on the screen to the left, and that's caught at the 30 on his horse inside the 40 and down the left sideline and out of bounds. A nice job by Floyd Central out the gate.
Yes, good gain, 23-yard gain. Did you get the receiver?
That looks like Buck out there. See, we were told that he might not play tonight, and lo and behold,
there he is.
There he is. Surprise, surprise. I see it in your eyes, and so did Knott County Central.
23-yard gain to start with, and a little flanker screen, and took advantage of it.
That is a good sign of things to come. If they can have that going all night, we will have a good night of football. 1st and 10, ball at midfield, just across the threshold in Knott County territory. They'll split two men out to the right, one man left, one set back, and they'll hand it to him. That's Meade up the middle, and he'll dive in to around the 46, 45-yard line, so a solid 4-yard pickup on first down.
Straight up the middle, right between the tackles, so if you can get yardage there, that's a plus. That'd open that passing game up a little more.
Meade has kind of become the halfback, tailback, kind of grew into the position as the seasons went on due to injuries and has done quite the job in that position. He actually started as a wideout at the start of the season. 2nd down and 6, ball at the 45. The nose of the ball at the 45.
Yes.
Mays from shotgun. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, throw it left side. One-on-one covers down the sideline, and incomplete. Pass intended for Cotton. Had that one-on-one matchup. I like that they're taking some strikes downfield.
Yes, and of course that was good coverage by Knott County. Couldn't get the number right now, but like you said, that's run 3 plays, 2 passes. You got a screen, you got to run up the middle, and then you got a downfield pass. So that's mixing it up pretty well right now.
That was Michael Gibson on the coverage for Knott County, a senior, 6'4" senior. They got an older team, a lot of seniors on this club for the Patriots. Here he goes, 3rd down and 6. They'll load it up, trips on the right, keep it on the ground. Meade again going up the middle, and he'll be short of the stick. Short pickup on the play.
Get about 2 on it, look like, but they're in 4-down territory. That's going to bring up 3rd and looks like about 4 yards. Ball right at the 43-yard line of the Patriots.
Definitely going for it here. We appreciate you watching, especially online tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, we'd appreciate a like and share. You can also give us a shout-out. We'll give you a shout-out tonight. 4th down for the Jags. 4th and 4 at the Knott County 43. Split both ways, 2 men both ways, and rolling out, fake left throws and caught at the 40. That's a first down for Meade and out of bounds. Nice job by the Jaguar offense there. A little misdirection as Mays looked to his left, pivoted to the right, knew where Meade was on cue, hitting for the first down.
8-yard gain, first down, and keep that clock running as we talked earlier.
Meade with a couple of solid plays here early, 2 on the ground, and then that reception there. He's doing quite well. He's got 14 yards already on this drive. 9:34 in ticking. 1st and 10 Jaguars at the Patriot 35 in a scoreless game. First drive tonight. High snap, handoff goes to Meade, and here he goes. Up the middle, down to the right side, 20, 10, 5, and just out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And Meade is fired up here tonight for Floyd Central.
I think they're going to mark him, looks like about the 2 maybe.
Ball at the 2-yard line. First and goal.
Now, see, they were on the – they've already got
they were at the 40.
They were at the 36, wasn't it? Pick up a 34 yards,
yeah,
so
nice
Meade's got 40 yards on 3 carries, and that was another run, Jamie, straight up the middle, and then he took it to the outside.
Found a hole and went through it. Here we go. First and goal at the 2. Meade again, this time tackled in the backfield and brought down. Knott County getting back there. That was Jace Ambergy, the junior linebacker, 5'10 junior, ate his lunch.
And another tackle for loss by Ambergy. He was one that had all the had 18, I think it was, tackle for losses.
It's a loss of 1 on that one. And, yeah, he's one of those guys that's had a great year so far for Knott County. Second and goal at the 3. Meade again gets the call and will be denied again. Boy, oh, boy. Is Mark Stoops here tonight? We're going to run the same play 3 times in a row?
Well, they got it down to the 1, so he's going to pick up 2 on that one.
We'll see if they elect to do the same thing or run something a little different here on what will be 3rd down and goal now at the 1.
And I think that was a direct snap, wasn't it, Jamie, to Meade?
He just took that one trying to go in. 8:22 in ticking. Patriots trying to hold on here. Handoff goes, and there it is, a touchdown for the Jaguars. Untouched that time, Floyd Central.
Was that? Didn't get the number.
So the Jags
41,
strike
maybe?
first, 6-0.
$8:17 left on the clock, so Floyd Central setting up for the 2-point conversion. Full house backfield in the backfield. Meade, and he's at the goal line. Let's see. No.
Not going to get it. So Caden Goins on the touchdown for the Jaguars. Basically 6-0 Floyd Central, 8:17 to play in the first. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Back at Floyd Central High School, a nice run by the Jaguar offense here to get things going. They score on their opening drive, and that's not something that's been a normal thing for them this season, Larry.
Right, started on their own 28-yard line, took it right down the field, 72 yards, and let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays. And as we said, you know, took some time off of that clock.
Squib kick, it's a live ball and knocked out of bounds by Dawson Hall. So the Patriots will have it inside the 40-yard line here, and we'll see the Patriot offense on the attack for the first time tonight, led by quarterback Connor Napier. Napier stands at 5'10", and he's got a cannon of an arm out there. I was watching him during warm-ups, and he kind of sidewinds the football when he throws it. I can't wait to watch him in action here tonight.
They average less than 100 yards a game through the air. Of course, you know, they've got that element to the game, but you'll basically keep it on the ground 75% of the time.
Yeah, you'll hear the name Shane Gibson a lot. He's the setback in the backfield right now with Napier as he comes up to the line, changing the play call here with 2 men both ways and now a whistle. That might be a delay of game, and it is.
Yes.
As the play clock was down to 0. So the Patriots start their first drive going back 5 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 15 before they get started. Tabby Smith Bloomfield watching the Patriots from Minnesota.
Wow. And we thought it was cold here.
Yes.
It's probably colder there. I snap. Napier going to stand in the pocket and throw. There it goes, downfield. I told you. But threw it too far, about 5 yards too deep, intended for Chance Amberger. But I told you, he's got a cannon of an arm.
Yes, he did. He slung that one. That one hit about the 20-yard line, and he let it go about the 30, so that's probably a 50-yard pass there.
No doubt. And he had a lot of protection as well in that pocket.
Amberger just couldn't keep up with it.
2nd down and 15. Again, this spread offense, 2 men both ways, 1 setback for the Patriots. And the handoff goes. Here's Gibson. Lots of running room. 1st down and more in the Jaguar territory and down at the 43-yard line, 42-yard line. Solid run from the 39 to the 42 for the Patriots.
19-yard run. And big hole off that right side on that offensive side. And as we spoke earlier, Jamie, you know, if Knott County's going to score, you got to make them take some time off the clock to shorten the game for the Jaguars, and that was a big chunk play.
1st and 10 for the Patriots, ball at the Jaguar 42. Staying in the spread. And the handoff, and in the back, broke a tackle,
yes,
and gets it to the 40-yard line. It may have popped out for a moment, but Knott County will keep possession. And a nice job by Gibson there to break up what would have been a tackle by Caleb Watkins of Floyd Central, but a nice job by Gibson to fight him off.
Yeah, pickup of 3 just inside the 40 at the 39-yard line. Clock running with 7:20 here in the first quarter, 6-0 Jaguars.
Back up on the line for a 2nd down and 7.
Patriots on the move.
2 men both ways again. And, boy, they might have jumped on that one, but
I'd
no
get
whistle.
him with a little early start, I think.
It's going to stand, and there they go. Gibson inside the 10 and down. Boy, nice job there. And I'm telling you, they got by with a false start penalty.
Yes, they did.
On the wideout down here on the near side. He jumped, but no flags. 1st and goal for the Patriots at the 9-yard line.
31-yard run. So Gibson right now already with 53 yards on 3 carries.
Well, you can see why Floyd Central would want to eat that time of possession when you see
Yes.
a team this fast in Knott County.
Well, they've run 4 plays and from their own 41-yard line, and they're down in red zone.
Hand off to Gibson again, trying to find a hole. He'll go down at the 5-yard line. 4-yard pickup there, 2nd and goal at the 5.
Knott Central subbing a couple players in. Now here comes another one, probably going to a power formation, getting the tight ends in, the extra lineman maybe.
Going to try to push Floyd Central the other way. And
of course, Gibson's he's not had to have a whole lot of help so far.
As you can see, they are going to the power I here. And you're right, they've changed that package. And there's the handoff to Gibson. Darts past one defender and plunges for the end zone. Got it. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah, just carried one of the defenders in the end zone with him. He wasn't going to be denied, and we're tied at 6 with 5:48 left, first quarter.
So 62 yards on 5 carries and a score for Shane Gibson on this drive tonight.
Well, he had all the yards. They had attempted the one pass, and it was incomplete, and Gibson finished it out, took it on his own shoulders, and in 6 plays went 59 yards.
They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Pitch out to Gibson going for the corner, and he'll walk it in. You're right. Patriots have an 8-6 lead with 5:48 to play in the first quarter. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Resideo and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your My App Wire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
5:48 left, first quarter, 8-6. As the Patriots takes it 61 yards, all on the ground by Gibson. He takes it in from 5 yards out, gets a 2-point conversion, and now Knott County ready to kick off, Jamie.
8-6 Patriots lead. And the kick high and will bounce and go. Let's stay in bounds, and the Jaguars do recover. And they'll be inside the 25-yard line for their second drive of the night, down by 2. A UK score update on the basketball side tonight. UK 74 and Purdue 57. I know it's exhibition, but that's pretty exciting right now.
Yes, it is. That's the number one team that they've got in town down at Rupp Arena. So right now they're giving them a pretty good whipping, looks like.
Around 3 minutes to go in that ball game at Rupp Arena, 74-57. That game on our sister station, 94.3 WIFX FM. First and 10 for the Jags here. They'll stack 3 men out to the right side and look over there for the screen pass. It's caught by Buck, and he'll dance his way to the 30 and go down just shy of the 30. Unless they give him a little progress, they do, so give him 4 yards on that pickup.
That's his second catch of the night for 27 yards. Mays now 3 of 3 for 35 yards.
Second down and 6.
That's been their bread and butter so far this season. They came in averaging 192 yards through the air.
And it's the same offense we would see Hoskins run at Paintsville.
Yes.
A lot of dinking and dumping and a lot of screen plays. A handoff at the middle this time for Meade, and it goes for positive yards. He's inside the 30 down to the 33-yard line.
Get a couple.
He's between the 32 and 33.
Meade having a big first half, got 43 yards right now on 6 carries. And he's coming to the sideline. Don't know if he got dinged up or what.
Give him 3 on that one.
Did his helmet come off or something? You have to come out one play?
If you lose your helmet, you do. So 3rd and 3 here for the Jags. And again, they'll stack those wideouts to the right. 3. And look to throw. That's caught by Cotton. Gets the tackles he needed. And here we go. Down the sideline and out of bounds near the 50. 1st and 10, Jaguars.
At the 48-yard line, 15 yards quickly with Cotton. You get in his hand and let him turn upfield, you better be ready for a foot race.
Cotton getting an offer from the University of Pikeville to play football next season. You could see why on that play.
Yes.
If you make the blocks and the screens, he'll make you pay. 1st and 10, Floyd Central, 4:17 to play, 8-6, Knott County leads. Jaguar football here in the first quarter, ball at the Jag 48. Shotgun for Mays. He'll keep it, fake the handoff, throw it right side, and almost picked off. Man, oh, man. Danger zone. Brody Short right off his fingertips and out of bounds. That was near disaster.
Yeah, he threw. Cotton had Short beat by a step and a half, but the pass was a little bit short, like a back shoulder pass. And, and the defender was in better position for the catch, just couldn't get control of it, so dodged the bullet on that one.
Yeah, pass a little underthrown, and it was right there for the taking for Brody Short. They've had 13 team interceptions this year as Knott County, so they can reel them in.
And that's the first incompletion that May has thrown so far. He's 4 or 5.
Man in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, though. This is Meade again. Hits the pile in the middle, and maybe a 1-yard pickup that time.
Yeah, just a short gain that time.
So 3rd down and 9. Ball right at midfield. Maybe another screen pass opportunity here with a lot of yardage out on the left side. We'll see what they elect to do here. They'll obviously go for it. They're not going to punt.
Yes.
The punting game is pretty much non-existent for Floyd Central.
Well, I don't know. This makes maybe 3 games I've seen them this year, and I think I've seen them punt maybe 1 time.
Yeah.
Of course, their punter's a Wesley Buck, which that sets up a lot of options back there you can come off with the punting game.
You got Cotton lined up by himself here on the right. Now a man in motion, and they're going to throw it to the left. It's caught. That's Williamson, and darting his way down the left sideline. Got the first down and out of bounds. Nice athletic play by Caleb Williamson, the junior, for the Jaguars. That little extra stutter step, juking his defender, gets the first down.
Yeah, 11-yard pickup and a first down.
First catch for Williamson tonight. 51 yards on 5 of 6 passing for Mays at the 3:05 mark here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Jaguars at the Patriot 40. Jags down by 2, not converting the 2-point conversion on their first touchdown tonight earlier. Shotgun for Mays, takes the snap, rolling out right, got a head full of confidence, throws it downfield, and incomplete, intended for Buck.
Just a little bit too far out in front of him, getting a lot of pressure from behind. I think he had to throw at him maybe a little sooner than he wanted to, and he actually had the option to pull it down and could probably got 6 or 8 yards on the ground.
Yeah, you're right. He could have probably tucked and ran it, but had a lot of confidence in knowing where Buck was at. Just threw it just a little wide left. Got a final score on that UK basketball game, 78-65. Go Big Blue in that win tonight in exhibition play.
Well, they might as well close down the football season.
It's over now.
Yeah. Exhibition game, you take down the number 1 team by 13, football's over with.
Yeah, the town's on fire tonight.
Yes.
Rolling out right is Mays. He's got trouble. Throws it, caught, and down. Wow. What a catch made by Buck. And a little flare at the end of it. I love it.
Took a big lick, too, from the defender. And that's going to be enough for a first down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Pick up of 11 again. 38 yards now for Buck.
Love that play. And he took a shot, got up and said, I'd taken it, and I still got it. 1st and 10, Jaguars.
Well, he's got a little flair about him. We've seen that on the basketball field.
Uh-huh. 1st and 10, Twins out to the right, 1 man left. They'll fake it, throw it left side. Buck again gets the call and goes down for a short gain on the play, about 3 on that pickup, looks like.
And flags coming in, and I think he might have had a little too much flair on that one.
Too much mustard on the hot dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see where they're going to personal foul. Yep. The pass was complete down to the 27-yard line, so give them a pickup of 3 on the completion, but then they get the 15-yarder marked off. And that's dead ball after the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 22.
And definitely in 4-down territory, but still hate to go backwards. 15 on a personal foul penalty when you got that momentum.
Yes.
Mays fakes the throw quickly. Now hit as he throws in a double coverage, and it's incomplete. Nice job by Keatron Mays. Man's dad making the reception on the sideline there for Floyd Central.
And that was Cotton, intended receiver.
So now 3rd and 22. That's 3rd and Garrett if you're scoring at home.
Yes.
Long way to go. We're at the 2:20 mark in the first quarter, an 8-6 game. Patriots on top of Floyd Central. We appreciate you watching tonight.
Been a very entertaining game so far. Mays right now 7 of 10 here in this first quarter, 75 yards, so he's approaching 100 yards here in the first quarter.
Shotgun, but trips out to the left. He looks right this time. Now flushed out, going to the left, throws, and through the hands of Williamson, incomplete. Williamson was telling to his right, the pass a little bit to his left. He was trying to reach back across and grab it. And
also when he turned to had to turn to the inside to get that ball, he's seen 2 defenders coming down on him. I think he got what to call the alligator arms a little bit on that one. Didn't know if he really wanted to catch that one or not.
Yeah. So now 4th and Garrett, or 4th and 22, and at the 2:14 mark, they'll go for it here. I know that might sound unconventional, but again, there's not much of a punting game for the Jags here. Twins out to the right, 1 man left. Mays again, pump fakes, throws, and incomplete. And the pass was intended, I think, maybe for Cotton, or that's Williamson over there, and he wasn't even looking back for it.
And Buck was breaking in behind him with a little slant across the middle, and he was one that was open. I think if Mays had held on to it another second, that could have been a big gainer across the middle there with Buck.
You know, that's something we haven't seen, is that throw across the middle on a slant. We've not seen that. They've worked the sidelines a lot tonight and not went for that slant ball.
Well, and the way the formation was, they had them stacked over here, so they sent Williamson long and then let Buck go down and run a slant.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots on the ground. Here's Gibson again. Breaks 1 tackle at the 45. Now the 50 in the Jaguar territory. Skips another man now at the 40 and finally goes down, and there's a late flag. But a huge gainer on 1st down for Gibson and Knott County Central.
It'll be an 18-yard gain if the play stands. We'll see what the flag is.
It was after the play. We'll wait for the official.
Might have been a late hit on the blocking. Crackback block against Knott Central, so they'll mark it back 15 from the end of the run, and that'll take it back to the 45-yard line.
A break for Floyd Central there because Gibson was on his horse and going, and the crackback block sends it back, so it ends up being, after the penalty, only a short gain of 3 yards.
So they're not going to, they'll give him the
they'll give him the 15, but then it resulted in only 3. So 1st and 7. Well, they replayed the down, actually.
Yeah,
so
that's what I say. They replayed the down, so they didn't give him that gain.
Yeah, so only a 3-yard pickup for Gibson, now an incomplete pass. So we'll get that sorted out.
Yeah. I thought he threw like you did. It was a late hit, but the crackback happened before the end of the play, so you just back them up 15 and replay 1st down. Now it'll be 2nd and 7 as the pass goes incomplete.
Patriots at their own 45. They lead 8-6, 1:45 to play in a pretty exciting first quarter. They'll fake the pitch out. Rolling out is Napier at quarterback, looking for help, and going to be brought down. The ball pops out, and Floyd Central's got it.
No, they're going to say he's down. No beanbag came out, and I seen the official pointing at the ground, so they saying that he went down on contact with the ground, so he's going to end up losing a yard.
Yeah, that's a lucky break because, man, oh, man.
We can't throw the challenge flag and get a replay on that.
Byron got a good angle on it up there, but now we can't throw the challenge flag. But nevertheless. Yeah, Dylan Lawson says the Cats put the nation on notice tonight versus that preseason number 1. Yeah, you think?
I would think so. And that was without their starting point guard. Of course, as deep as they are, who is the starting point guard?
Here comes Shane Gibson, 10+ more into Jaguar territory and out of bounds. Guess where? Right where that first play was at the 40-yard line of Floyd Central. So just like that, Shane Gibson brings the Patriots back downfield where they should have been all along.
Yes. 16-yard run, 7 carries, 80 yards right now. He's averaging over 10 yards a carry.
And that was a great win for the Wildcats tonight, Dylan. I'm telling you, excitement building for Kentucky basketball, and it's just preseason night number 1.
Of course, a lot of pressure on Coach Pope now, you know. You beat the #1 team in the exhibition, you know. What do you expect at the end of the season?
Hey, he knows what he signed up for.
Yes, he did.
Hand off in the middle. 2 tackles broken and then down. Short gain on the play for Bryson Everidge. That is his first carry tonight for Knott County. And he'll get actually maybe 2. He got 2 yards on that.
Give him 2 on that one. And other than Gibson, that's the only 2 yards that any player on their team has scored or gained so far.
Knott County can let the game clock run out. It's ahead of the play clock here. We'll end this first quarter with a Knott County possession on what should be 2nd down and 8. And it will be the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 8 on the way. 8-6 your score into 1 quarter of play. Knott County on top. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearheart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Back at the very athletic complex tonight, it is Floyd Central trailing Knott County Central 8-6. 12 minutes to play, second quarter. Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall with you tonight on this chilly night at Eastern Kentucky. 2nd down and 8 for the Patriots, and they'll go to work.
Gibson
again gets the call, rolled his way to the 38-yard line. That's a 4-yard gain. Got a score update. We got a Betsy Lane lead. Betsy Lane up 20-8 with 4:10 to play in the first quarter on Pike County Central. That going on right now.
That's a big game for the Bobcats because they're winless in the district also.
Also, Hazard and Pikeville no score. That going into the second quarter. That game being played on the road at Daniel Field in Hazard tonight.
Another big district game.
3rd and 5. Handoff Gibson looking for the first down and will not get there. Down to the 35. So we will have a 4th down here. 4th and 2. Can the Jaguars hold them here? That's what we talked about. Got to get a stop every now and then.
Yes, absolutely. And before those 2 carries, Gibson was averaging over 10 yards a carry. With the last 2 carries, he's had a 4-yard and a 3-yard carry. So maybe the defense is picking up on some of the blocking scheme and being able to stop Gibson. And as we'll say that, he'll probably take it in this time.
Here we go. Well, it is 4th and 3. Ball at the Jaguar 35. Long count here.
Yeah, trying to pull them off.
Napier waiting for the snap. There it is. Handoff. It's Gibson. He'll get the first down and more. Parts the waters. He's at the 15, down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, or just outside the goal, is at the 11. So 1st and 10 at the 11 for Knott County.
24-yard run, and that puts him over 100 yards, Jamie, here in the first half. 111 yards right now on 10 carries, averaging 11 yards a carry.
Johnson Central has a 14-0 lead on Ashland. That game at the 10-minute mark in the first half.
Gibson's got all the yardage for the Patriots except for 2-yard carry that Average had.
Under 10 to play here, 8-6. Patriots looking for more. 1st and 10, ball at the 11. Keeper for Napier. Going to weave his way across the 10 and down. He kind of gingerly made his way down to around the 6 or 7-yard line. Hard to tell from our angle here.
I think it's going to give him about the 7,
yeah.
maybe.
So give him 4 on that pickup. It's the first time that Napier's actually caught his own number tonight.
Well, he had the 1 carry. He tried down here on this end, had the 1-yard loss on it.
So we'll give him 3 now total on the night. Second down and 7. They can't get a first down at the 1-yard line. Back to pass. Napier throws a fade route to the corner, and it is reeled in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hook up from Napier to Chance Ambergy, senior to senior, and the score for the Patriots. 14-6, Knott County Central. That was a beautiful fade route that Knott County executed. Just going for the corner of the end zone.
First completion for Knott Central.
Results in that touchdown to Chance Ambergy. Patriots looking to go for 2. High snap. And the handoff in there untouched is Preston Shepard, a senior fullback. 16-6 your score. Knott County leads Floyd Central. 9:02 to play in the second. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
9:02 left here, first half, 16-6. Knott County in there set to kick off, Jamie.
And there it is, fielded by Cotton at the 35-yard, or Williamson at the 35-yard line.
Whoa.
And he is hammered, met and dropped. Hello, Jay Sandbergy introduced himself to Caleb Williamson in a hard way.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
He was lucky to hang on to that one. They'll spot it at the 37, looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10.
So Williamson ended up getting 2 net yards out of that, and it was met by the train known as Jay Sandbergy.
And if he had that one to do over, he'd probably called the fair catch. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. 1st and 10 Jaguars. And they'll fake the handoff, throw it one-on-one coverage down the side, and it's intercepted by Short. Buck tried to tie him up, but it's going to be picked off by the Patriots.
And that's number 16, you said?
What? 14.
14.
14.
Had 13 interceptions coming into the night's game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice job by Brody Short, the senior defensive back for Knott County. He had one earlier right in his mitt, and that one he reels in. The ball a little underthrown that time.
Yes.
And reeled in.
Yeah, Buck had him beat, and that's 2 times that the wide receivers earlier, Williamson had his man beat and throwed it short and almost had an interception. This time throwed it short with Buck. So they're getting behind the defenders. Major's going to have to throw it out and let them run to it.
So the Patriots take over, but hold the phone. Flags fly. 2 flags came in. False start on Knott County.
Yeah.
And again, though, Knott County, if they can score on this possession,
yes,
and then get the ball to start the second half, you have a chance here to be up, by 3 scores, maybe even another score. If you could stop Floyd Central, they could put this game out of reach. If they could get a score on this one, get a hold, and then 2 more possessions, that'd be awfully tough to overcome.
Well, and another thing, too, is they deferred to second half, so they'll get the kickoff to start the second half also. So this is a critical 8-minute and 51-second stretch here for the Jaguars to stay into this game.
Shotgun for Ambergy. He'll stand back, look to throw, guns it down this left sideline, and incomplete. It was intended for Chance Ambergy there. Napier slinging it downfield.
He's 1 of 4. Of course, that one completion was the 8-yard touchdown pass to Ambergy.
Buck was hanging on to him just a little bit.
Yes.
On that jersey, but they didn't call anything.
Yeah, he was. Ambergy was. He was trying his best to draw attention to the officials, but I don't think even if he impeded him any, that he was going to catch up with that one.
Got a score update on that Prestonsburg-Martin County game. I'll tell you in a moment. Handoff again, and Knott County plowing ground across the 40 and going down. Preston Shepard, the ball carrier that time for the Patriots, as he gets inside the 40-yard line. Down to the 41.
Out to the 41.
That was a 10-yard run that time.
Yes, because they had the penalty.
Second quarter, Hazard's up 6-0 on Pikeville right now. 6-0 Hazard. And Prestonsburg has a 14-0 lead on Martin County and Inez. 4:50 to play in the second quarter.
Wow.
That game for a district championship of this district that we're watching here tonight.
Yes.
They'll go to the power I, hand it off, and again going to run the ball left side, breaking several tackles and got the first down, I believe. That was Isaiah Wilkinson, the senior running back for the Patriots. They needed 5, and he's right at the stick.
And I think they're going to maybe have a little measurement here.
How about that?
I think that it's going to be the first down. Looking at it, I'm looking right down the shotgun barrel at it.
By a nose, maybe?
I think the little white line on the football on the front side is going to give him the first down, and look at how close that was.
By the nose. You had it right down the barrel of the shotgun.
Yeah, I was
nice
looking
job,
right
Larry.
down the shotgun barrel on that one.
So 1st and 10, Knott County at their own 41, and they lead 16-6. Clock rolling at 8:05 and rolling in the second quarter. Jamie Johnson along with Larry Cecil and Byron Hall with you tonight.
Catbird Isaacs won't know who was carrying the Prestonsburg game. Probably have to pick that one up on the radio.
Yeah, they don't allow the streaming over there. Handoff and down inside the 45 and into Floyd Central territory. A 9-yard pickup that time for Wilkinson. Getting back-to-back calls.
Yeah, we've not seen Gibson this drive. Is he on the field? Maybe got shook up or something?
Maybe getting a little breather right now.
Well, he's got 111 yards already here in the first half. He's.
I have Byron spy on him up there from high atop the press box here.
Try to see if I can see him over on the sideline. Don't see him anywhere. There's somebody there with an arms crossed. Can't see their number.
Again from the pistol this time is Napier. He's on the sideline. He hasn't played in this stretch. Has Gibson throwing it downfield, and it is off the fingertips. Right there for the taking. Ball a little short and incomplete. It was intended for Ambergy.
Well, if you're Ambergy, you got to go to the ground. You got to stretch out for that.
Yeah,
one.
if he had dove for it, he's got it.
Yes, yes.
If Ambergy dives for that, it's first and goal.
Yes.
Patriots there, but he was trying to just bend over and get it, and it could not reach out enough to get it.
That's right. It's just a little bit too far from in front of him. Couldn't stretch to get it. You got to leave your feet and pull that one in.
So 3rd and 1 after the chance taken downfield by Napier. Again from the pistol. And the handoff. And brought down for a loss. Nice job by Floyd Central in the backfield there on the tackle. Daniel Swagger.
That was Wilkerson on the carry. He's going to end up losing 2.
How about Swagger getting in there at tackle? That was a nice job.
Yes, it was. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 4 yards, Jamie, or 3 yards, it looks like.
But this offense is different with Gibson off the field right now.
Absolutely, it is.
And a 4th and 3. Can the Jaguar defense get a rare stop in this 2025 season?
Be a big stop for them right here.
Here we go. Handoff, and no, it's another first down for Knott County. Down to the Floyd Central 40-yard line. Preston Shepard on the run.
He's a bulldozer.
Yeah. Well, nevertheless, we set it up pretty good there.
Yep.
Got the 5 yards that he needed.
And I still haven't seen Gibson over there. I think cameraman picked him up, but I'm not seeing him myself as far as the numbers.
1st and 10, ball at the 40 of Floyd Central. This time from the gun, they'll hand it off, and Shepard is met at the line of scrimmage. And the Powell is trying to push forward. They're letting this thing go and go and go.
Boy, they are.
It's still going, my Lord. And it goes inside the 35-yard line.
Looked like the old tush push.
That's a 5-yard gain after all that on the tush push. Mercy.
And looked like they had Shepard picked up off his feet at one time.
Yeah.
Looked like he was crowd surfing.
Usually that play is whistled dead pretty quick, and everybody just kind of looked at each other and said, I let it go.
Let her go.
2nd and 5. We're under 5 to go before the half. 16-6, Knott County. And threatening for more. Back to pass. Napier guns it downfield. Got a man caught at the 20. 15 and down near the 15-yard line. Catch reeled in by Michael Gibson of Knott County. My, oh, my. They do spot it at the 15-yard line, so a 20-yard pickup. So a nice job there by Gibson on the 20-yard reception. And Knott County just sitting outside. They're in the red zone now at the 15-yard line. And they're taking their time here with 4:22 and ticking and a 16-6 lead.
Well, they took the ball over on this drive at 8:50 mark, and they've already had it right at 5 minutes on this drive.
Got the wishbone formation, and the handoff is going to go. It is going to take it in for a score. Big Shep
running
takes it
over
in.
people.
Sure did. So Knott County gets creative with Gibson on the sideline and a 15-yard run and punch in the score for Preston Shepard, the senior for Knott County. And the Patriots take a 22-6 lead now. That's got to be encouraging for Coach Mullins to see other guys keeping the wheels of the offense turning.
Yes. And Shepard was looking for somebody to run over that time. He broke through that line and seen somebody at the goal line. He said, I think I'll just take him on. Flag come out on the extra point attempt. Looked like a false start.
False start on Knott County, as we were going to see Parker Settles attempt an extra point kick. And now they'll let him try it from the 15.
It's be a 25-yard at PAT.
Low snap. Kick is up. And it is
good.
23-6. Knott County leads. 4:05 to play in the second quarter. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your MyAppWire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
High school in Knott County again, another score, this time a 15-yard run by Shepard. Makes it 23-6. Knott County Central on top, 4:05 to play before the half.
And Jamie, that's 23 unanswered points for Knott Central.
Squib kick, fielded and downed at the 45. So the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10 at their own 45. And
that's an improvement in what we've seen through the season.
That's been shaky at best all year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lost 3 one game.
Yeah, and several throughout the season, which has been a bugaboo on special teams. And you can see that one was immediately downed.
Yes.
And you knew, and it's there, just fall on it and die.
Update, Pikeville's taking the lead over Hazard 7-6.
That game going for a district championship over there at Daniel Field in Hazard. 1st and 10, Floyd Central. They got to get an answer and get some points on the board to keep this thing close before the half.
Well, they don't want to give it back to Knott Central because they'll get the second half kickoff.
And the handoff will go across the 50 and down. That's Meade, the ball carrier.
6-yard gain.
And it's unfortunate because that came after the turnover. The interception that Mays threw results in 7 points for Knott County.
Points off and turnover. And at the end of the game, we'd like to remind everyone that we'll have the Intermountain Sports attorney, John Earl Hunt, player of the game. And right now, just with 1 quarter of work, Gibson with 111 yards, but was it in on that last possession? So don't know if he got dinged up or not. We're still trying to figure that one out.
2nd down and 4 for Floyd Central here, and the handoff will go. This is Bailey Evans getting the call. His first touch tonight, gets a 1st down and into Patriot territory down to the 41-yard line. Hello, Bailey Evans. He's been out with injury, back in the game here tonight, and good to see him getting a rep there.
Yeah, and a good finish on that run, Jamie. He seen the contact coming and didn't shy away from it, just lowered his pads and tried to drive through the defender to get as many yards as he could and end up getting a 1st down for the Jaguars, a much-needed 1st down.
Down to the Knott County 41-yard line on that one.
8 yards on that carry.
Thank you. And it's 1st and 10. Jaguars, man in motion, rolling out to the right. They throw it to the man in motion. That's Cotton. He's got it. 30 at 1st down, inside the 25 and down near the red zone. Little swing play out to Cotton. Caught him in motion, caught him in stride. And a nice job there by the Jaguar offense.
Don't want to mark it at the 18, inside the red zone, a 23-yard pickup. Cotton now with 2 catches for 38 yards.
Good night for him so far. And inside the red zone, 1st and 10, ball at the 18 for Floyd Central. They trail 23-6, 2:27 and ticking on this cold night on the hill at Floyd Central. Cotton again in motion to the left. They'll roll out to the left. Mays looking, throws it deep for the corner of the end zone and almost picked off again, but incomplete. Just out of the reach of the Knott County defender. And again, it was the same guy, Brody Short, right there on the coverage for the Patriots.
Yeah, I had him double teamed.
My, oh, my. Again, looking for the strike. Not there. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 18 for Floyd Central here.
Mays showed good arm strength on that one. That was more like a jump pass. He stopped and rose up and threw that one.
Back up on the line, Floyd Central with 16 on the play clock here, 2:14 on the game clock. Which stopped. Now they'll roll out to throw again, left side. Mays avoids 1 tackle, jukes another, throws it out, and Evans reeled it in and out of bounds. Something out of nothing there. Pressure from the corners, and flags come in late.
Yeah. Something going on here in the backfield. I think they had 2 Jaguar players back here, and 33 involved with Knott Central.
Yeah, 2 flags flew in after Mays gunned the ball over to Evans, and he went out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up a 3 on the pass. Let's see what the penalty is. Personal foul against Floyd Central. They picked up 2 penalties tonight, both of them personal fouls after a positive play, something you don't want to see.
Yeah, that's undisciplined football.
Yes.
You don't want to see that.
especially when you're down in the red zone threatening to score here at the end of the half.
Now pushed back to the 33. Second and Wayland.
Again.
Yeah. Shotgun for Mays. Trips out to the left. Rolling out left is Mays. Throws it, and it's short and incomplete, intended for Buck. It bounced to the 20. Buck was at the 15. Well, these penalties, two penalties and a turnover really hurt Floyd Central tonight.
Yes. Yeah, the first one was when Buck had a positive play here, and they backed them up 15 and ended a drive. They wasn't able to overcome that one, and same thing's possible here as you got 3rd and 25 now from the 33-yard line, and 2 minutes even left here in the first half. Both teams with 3 timeouts, so Knott Central will get the ball to start the second half, so if they can come up with a big stop, they've got those 3 timeouts. They got a chance to put points on the board here at the end of the half.
Can the Jaguars convert 3rd and Estill Bottom here? Back out to pass, Mays. Big hit, and there's a throw, and Buck is there, batted away by Short. Boy, he's been huge tonight on the defensive side of the football for Knott County.
Yes. And Buck again had him beat, and the pass just maybe too much air on it, or just maybe too long. But it was enough to where he could come back and had chance to recover. Brody Short and knocked that one down, and that's going to bring up 4th and 25, 1:54 left as that stops the clock on the incomplete pass.
Well, one-on-one coverage. Buck was right there, got out in front of it just a little bit. Ball maybe a little underthrown, as you said, too much air under it. Batted away. Trips out to the left. Looking to throw it short. That's caught by Buck and breaks one tackle. Hit from behind and down as he was clobbered by Jay Sandbergy from the blind side.
And end up getting a yard out of it.
And turnover on downs back to the Patriots.
10 of 19 through the air now for Mays for 102 yards. Buck's got 5 of those for 42. But as you said, Knott Central now with 1:47 left, taking over on their own 32 and 3 timeouts.
Plenty of time. And no Shane Gibson.
Yes.
Shotgun for Napier. Back to pass. And again, I saw that guy flinch. And a keeper for Napier. He's going to run it himself at the 40. Gets the first down at the 42 and goes out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. I'd say they marked him out at the 44. Our judge over here had him at the 45, and they back it up a yard. So at the 44. 31 to the 44.
Run of 13. And the best thing besides getting the first down, you got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
Smart heads-up play by the QB. A senior Layton Knott County team looking for their 7th win of the season. They won 7 games last year.
If that's the best play if you're on Knott County side, right?
Absolutely.
Getting out of bounds.
Yes. Handoff again, inside handoff, first down and more, and there's a flag. Still on his feet at the Jaguar 40 and brought down. Nice run by Dawson Hall. First time we've called his name out of the backfield tonight, but again, a flag, and we'll see the call.
I think it's going to be a hold on Knott Central.
Seems to be, and you are right. You saw a couple of the players motioning that for Knott County, saying, "Are you kidding me?" And it's going to back it back.
Going to move it back across midfield to the 48. Still going to pick up 5 yards on that one.
So give Dawson Hall a 5-yard gain. Clock is at 1 minute and now ticking under. Here we go. With his 1st and 5, throwing, that's caught first down. He was at the stick.
Yes.
But he's in bounds.
Well, they'll stop the clock until they move the chains, and then they'll start it back if Knott Central doesn't elect to for a timeout, but I think they're calling one.
Yeah, they're calling the timeout. Catch was made by Michael Gibson, the senior wideout. 50 seconds left, and since we're under a minute, we'll just stay right here. 23-6 your score. Patriots on top, and as you mentioned, with 3 timeouts now with 2, they can still have plenty of timing here to clock management is on their side.
Yes, they've got the 2 timeouts in the 50 seconds, so the playbook is still wide open. They can run it on the ground, or throw it either one. And just like we said in high school, once you get the first down, the clock stops until they reset the change, and then they'll wind it. So the playbook is still wide open for them. And if they punch it in here at the end of the half and go up 29 or 30-6, get the ball to the second half, that's going to go a long way of maybe putting this one away.
It could be. Yeah, a score here and a score to start the third quarter. That'll be the end of this one.
Yes.
And virtually the end of the Jaguars season, as they're needing a win tonight to try to create a 3-way tie for that final playoff spot. Pressure as he throws. Napier, a wounded duck downfield, broken up, incomplete. Meade breaks it up.
Yes.
For Floyd Central, and that was a wounded duck when it got released.
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody in the stands holler pull on that one.
Yeah.
That'll stop the clock with 45 seconds left, bring up 2nd and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. Napier now 3 of 8 through the air for 35 yards, but that also includes the 8-yard touchdown pass that was to Anbergy.
County back up on the line. They're at the Floyd Central 45 on 2nd and 10, 45 seconds left. They'll send 4 men out to the left this time. Napier looking under pressure, and he'll be brought down.
Sacked.
A host of Jaguars in there.
And they'll have to take a timeout to stop the clock. They haven't taken it yet. Had to put it back at the 49-yard line, a loss of 4.
Caleb Watkins in on that along with Ashton Maynard, and it looks like Nick Hall all in that play for Floyd Central on that critical sack of the quarterback Napier.
Yes, and Knott Central will use their second timeout of the half. Stops the clock with 27.8 seconds, and it will be, say, 3rd and 10 on the scoreboard, but it'd be 3rd and 13, or 14 actually. The ball's back at the 49-yard line, just inside the 49-yard line.
Coming up at the half, Larry will crunch the numbers, and he and Byron will tell you what they saw in the first half reactions. Coming up in a little bit, we'll also work on some scores of games around the area, some big games tonight. Of course, also tonight, earlier today, the volleyball draw happened earlier today, and kudos to our Floyd County teams. Betsy Lane and Floyd Central made it to the 15th Region Volleyball Tournament. Floyd Central plays Pike County Central next week on Monday. And on Tuesday, 8 o'clock, Betsy Lane and Belfry will tangle. And the tournament this year being played for volleyball, the regional at Paintsville High School. 3rd and 13. Man in motion for Knott County. The sack out, trips out to the left, looking to throw, looking right. Napier spins, going to have to run it, and he'll run it down the right sideline and out of bounds, and there's a flag with 20 seconds left. I didn't see a lot of contact there.
No, I think that was an anticipation flag there. Napier run it out of bounds, but he was maybe pushed a little bit after he got out of bounds, but threw the flag, and that's going to be 15-yard late hit.
There wasn't much of a late hit on that, and Coach Hoskins was kind of pleading the case about it. It was right in front of him. There wasn't a lot of contact on that, Larry.
I'll agree with you 100%. I feel like that was one that you just maybe talk a little bit to the player and let that one go.
Yeah.
He ends up moving it down to the red zone at the 20-yard line with 20.5 seconds left. Napier had a 15-yard run on that, had the first down.
Well, this really sets up Knott County now with 20 seconds to go. Ball right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Napier again. Pressure. Lost the football. Bounced back to him, and now he'll run it out of bounds at the 15.
Yeah, it looked like he dribbled it.
Yeah, like he dribbled it. He bounced back to him. What a bounce and what a break for Napier there as he's out of bounds after a 5-yard run.
That gives him 32 yards on the ground tonight, and that was the third penalty against Floyd Central, but they all been major penalties. That's all three have been 15-yarders. Two unsportsmanlike and one unsportsmanlike and two personal foul penalties.
2nd and 5, ball at the 15, 12 seconds for Knott County to punch one in here before the half.
And they've got one timeout also.
Looking in the throw. No, handoff, a delayed handoff, and
Nothing.
the Jaguars stayed home on that one.
Nothing.
Tackle made by Floyd Central's Ashton Maynard on the short run there.
That was Wilkinson, and no gain.
Clock stops of 6.9 seconds, so conceivably this could be the last play of the half here.
Yes. Might get a quick slant across the middle or something into the end zone, and maybe get to, if you don't complete it, get the stop clock to stopped around 1 or 2 seconds.
23-6. Knott County on top. They've reeled off 23 unanswered points tonight after Floyd Central started the game with a scoring drive on their initial drive tonight.
Yeah, impressive drive. Mixed in the pass and the run very well and took it down the field and had a couple other chances and had big penalties, had to turn over, and then the big penalties to back them up and not able to overcome them.
6.9 seconds. What will Coach Randall Mullins dial up here? Will we see some kind of trickery here with 6.9 seconds? This is a good spot for a double reverse or something like that.
Yes.
Man in motion. And there's the snap. They're going to just sling it for the end zone. Corner batted up and picked off. Intercepted by Floyd Central down the sideline. That's Austin Meade all the way. 40. And drug out of bounds. Clock expires, but it half ends on a turnover. A nice job by Austin Meade to try to give the Jaguars some momentum going to the half.
Well, not only that, the biggest thing about it, they didn't get no points out of it, but they kept Knott Central off the board and stopped them on a drive in the end zone. So that's a big stop for the defense.
Yeah, a rare stop and a turnover forced by the defense to end the half. Your score at the half, it is still Knott County on top, 23-6 as we're at the half. We'll come back with more in a few moments on the Intermountain Sports Network.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband. Now, we're proud to offer the city of Pikeville the fastest and most dependable internet. Guess what? Your doctors and nurses, they depend on it. The bright future minds have got to have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online, oh, how valuable is that? If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearheart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lee College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your MyAppWire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Welcome back to Floyd Central. We're at the half of tonight's game, Knott County Central and Floyd Central. Knott County Central leading 23-6 at the half, and big defensive play by Meade at the end of the half as he intercepted a pass in the end zone and brought it all the way back to Knott Central's 25 before getting knocked out of bounds as the time runs out. And that's right now a big defensive play by stopping the Patriots. They'll get the ball to start the second half. So if they punch that one in and come out and put a score on the board the second half, they pretty well wrap this one up.
Well, that was a much-needed stop
yes,
for Floyd Central and their defense. As, you know, Knott County has had their way on the ground here tonight. Not really completed a lot of passes, but in that situation, Knott County kind of forced to go out of their comfort zone. And, you know, Meade made the play. And, you know, he's about a block away from turning into points for Floyd Central going into the half.
Yes, he was one man away. The last man was able to get to him. And speaking of how they've had their way on the ground, we'll go over some stats here for the first half. For Knott Central, they rushed it 26 times for 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. 111 yards of those was Gibson, and that was in the first half. The first quarter. Didn't play the second quarter. No, we was talking to you running the camera, and you zoomed in on him, seen him on the sideline, but never did get back in the game after the end of that first quarter. So we don't know if he got dinged up and just not able to make it back. We'll try to get some information that before we get the second half started. Through the air, Napier was 3 of 9 for 35 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown going to Anbergy, 8-yard pass. So 234 total yards for Knott Central. No turnovers. Had the 1 turnover, the interceptions at the end of the half. Had 3 penalties, all 5-yard variety for 20 yards for Floyd Central. They had 10 rushes for 59 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown going to Goins, a 1-yard run. And through the air, Mays was 10 of 19 for 102 yards and had the interception. So they had a total of 161 yards in the first half. And as me and Jamie was talking before the game, you know, the keys for Floyd Central to stay in this one, no turnovers. They had the 1 turnover, but the 3 big penalties, 15-yarders, and all those was after a positive play on the offensive side really hurt them.
Well, it's momentum killers.
Yes.
I mean, like you said, big plays, first downs or big yards, close to a first down, and then all of a sudden you get hit with the personal foul or whatever it was, and you lose 15 yards, and you go from second and short to back to first and a mile, felt like.
Well, and the last time they got that when they was inside the red zone, they was down at like the 13-yard line. It backed them all the way back to the 28, and they end up turning it over on downs, wasn't able to overcome it.
Well, you know, and once you get behind the chains like that, it's hard. Your play calling has to change. You're looking for big yardage. And, you know, Floyd Central does a lot of good stuff with some running and quick throws, almost like an extension of the run game.
Yes.
And those guys have, you know, and they keep it in front of the chains, whether it's 1 or 2 yards, and that's when their offense looks really good. But when you get those negative plays like that or those penalties and backs you up, there's not really a lot of plays in the old playbook that you're going to dial up for a 1st and 25 there or something.
Yeah, with their offense the way it is this year, they've already 161 yards in the first half. That's already above their average that they had coming in this game for total yardage at the end of the game. So, but their offense, you can't get behind the chains early. You know, it's that 2nd and long and 3rd and long. They just not equipped right now to be able to overcome that. on a consistent basis.
Like I said, 2 and 3 yards every play is what Floyd Central needs to keep positive gains. And then, they've got the speed, they've got some talent. If they can get those guys in space, you talked about Buck and Cotton, if you get those two in space, and even Meade out of the backfield, very quick players, a little bit of elusiveness to them, and they are very capable of taking 2 and 3 yard passes or short runs and making them long gainers.
Yes, they really are. And a couple of scores, Betsy Lane 26-24 at the half against Pike Central. Last we heard, Pikeville and Hazard, it was 10-7 at the half. Pikeville with that lead. And also we had a score early, 14-0 Prestonsburg over Martin County. So if anybody out there's listening in or watching our feed on Facebook, send us some updates on those scores if you got them for us. We really appreciate that. So 23-6 at the half. Knott Central over Floyd Central. We'll send it back to station and be back shortly for the kickoff to start the second half. The Patriots will be receiving the kickoff when they return on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart Broadband Internet and Plume Whole Home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Athletic Complex, and a good one here tonight, 23-6. Knott County on top of Floyd Central. Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, and Byron Hall with you tonight on WPRG TV 5. Also on Foothills Cable Channel 92. You can find us online at WPRG.tv. You can also find us on the WMDJ or WPRG. I knew I would do it eventually. WPRG YouTube channel, also the Facebook page, and WXKZ 105.3 FM. Some scores around the area. Pikeville has a 10-6 lead on Hazard at the half. Pikeville 10, Hazard 6. Prestonsburg 14-6 on Martin County. That game for a district title, just like the Pikeville game. Pikeville 10, Hazard 6. Prestonsburg 14, Martin County 6. Betsy Lane and Pike County Central in a shootout tonight. Betsy Lane a touchdown just before the half. They lead 33-24. Betsy Lane on top at the half. And Johnson Central has a 21-0 lead on Ashland at the break. We'll see Knott County on offense here to start this third quarter. And we had to stop by the interception for Floyd Central to end the half on. Maybe they can use that momentum to start this second half and get another stop.
Yeah, they need a big stop here on this one too and get some points on the board quickly to get their confidence back.
And a squib kick up the middle, fielded and downed immediately at the 45-yard line. Nice job, Mason Burnett. No funny business there, falling on the football.
And that gives them good field position also, Jamie, on the 45-yard line. You consider that a short field the way Knott Central has moved the football here in the game so far in the first half.
Now, we tried to interrogate a Knott County assistant coach just a few seconds ago. Larry and Byron both had a guy cornered asking him about Shane Gibson, and we could not get an answer.
He's out there to start this second half.
Yeah, he sat a long time there in that second quarter, and he wouldn't confirm nor deny if he was injured or not. Obviously, he's not hurt. He's back out there to play football here.
You're dotting the I right now.
And he'll hand it to him, and he'll take it to the outside, left side, running, and goes down inside the 45-yard line. Looks like a 3-yard pickup.
He had 111 yards on 10 carries all in the first quarter.
So now it'll be 2nd and 7, ball near midfield for Knott County. And, yeah, Gibson was a one-man wrecking crew early in this contest tonight for Knott County.
Well, they was 199 yards on the ground in the first half. They averaged 194 for the coming in tonight's game. Per game.
And the power I handoff this time goes to Shepard, and he'll get it across the 50 in the Floyd Central territory down to the 49-yard line.
And he'll pick up 3 also, looks like. Boy, what a pair of running backs that is in the backfield, Shepard and Gibson.
Yeah, you look at the numbers this year for this Knott County team.
Lightning and Thunder, those two.
And 4 seniors leading you. Gibson, Everidge, Shepard, Wilkinson. They've all had solid years on the ground this season for Knott Central. 2nd and 4. Or 3rd and 4. Handoff. Fumble! And Floyd Central picks it up. How about that? The Jaguars go down, and they're in Knott County territory, and there's the stop we talked about.
Yes, it is. Number 12, Canyon Rowe, with the fumble recovery, and was that Gibson that lost it?
Lost the ball and
never did get the handoff between him and Napier, and bounced, and a nice bounce that time, bounced right up to Rowe, and he was able to return it back to the 45-yard line.
You know, that ball is cold out there. It's a rock. And a nice job by the Jaguar defense. We may have a ball game here. Trips out to the right, 1 man left. Mays from shotgun. Looks back over at Coach Hoskins. Waiting for the play. Now here we go. 1 setback. And the snap. Handoff will go. This is Evans on the carry. He's met and down. He may have gotten a yard.
Yeah.
Evans with a couple of carries tonight.
Well, they're giving him no gain, actually. But
Well, I think that's the correct call, honestly.
Yes.
So I thought giving him a yard was a gift.
Yeah, well, this line judge on this side, he was giving him a yard, but when the umpire put it back, might have gained the length of the football.
Second down and 10. They'll line up trips out to the right this time and put one-on-one matchup here on the left with Cotton. Will Mays look at him? No, throws it to the short man, and it's caught by Meade. Breaks one tackle, eludes one man. Now goes out of bounds inside the 40, and there's a late whistle.
Yep.
Late flag coming in.
That's going to be on number 40, Average. Late hit out of bounds, so add 15 to it. The play got down to the 37-yard line, so that would have been a pickup of 8.
So 8 yards on the carry for Meade. Tack on the 15. And how about McMo rolling for Floyd Central here?
Well, you got the turnover, and now another mistake by Knott Central with the late hit. You got to take advantage of it.
2 men both ways. One setback for Mays. Jaguars down 23-9. 9:40 to play. 23-6 your score. Throw, and that's caught by Buck. Breaks a tackle at the 10. Another tackle. 5. And for the corner. Is he in? He is! Touchdown! Wesley Buck and Floyd Central.
22 yards out.
Wesley Buck, one of the most gifted athletes in Floyd County, gets a chance to show why we brag about him so much. You give him some space and open field, and he's a hard man to take down.
Well, he's got 6 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown tonight. Mays is putting up some pretty good numbers tonight, too, with that 22-yard completion. He's 12 of 21 for 132 yards.
Jags will go for 2. Man in motion is Cotton. Looking to throw is Mays. Throws it and is intercepted and incomplete. So the conversion fails, but it is Patriots 23, Floyd Central 12, 9:31 to play in the third. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
9:31 left third quarter. A big turnover. Knott Central intercepted by Floyd Central, and they take it 45 yards for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. Hits 23-12, and Jamie, we've got a ball game again.
That we do. Jaguars to kick. Squib kick again. It's onside, actually. It goes a distance. Who got it? Knott County should have it. And they do.
Yep, right at the 49-yard line. That was a spinner, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It went the distance, and you were kind of watching to see how it was going to turn out. And
it had a Knott Central and a Floyd Central player there, one on each side looking for it. It just mattered who was quick enough to get to the ground to get that one.
Patriots take over a half a field to go here. They're leading 23-12, 9:30 to play in the third quarter from the pistol. And the handoff goes to Gibson up the gut and across the 50 and down to the 48-yard line. Pick up a 4. You know, as this game goes long, it may get a little more chippy tonight too.
Yes,
and I
think it already is. A little extracurricular going on after that play at the end of it.
Yeah, you could hear it up here in the still of the night. This is a Listen, it's like we're at Nelson Frazier Funeral Home. This is a quiet night up here on the hill. I know it's cold, but your team's in this game, Jaguars.
Everybody's sitting on their hands trying to keep them warm.
Yeah, pitch out to Gibson this time and eluded one tackle and then pushed out of bounds by Evans at the 45-yard line. Sets up third down.
I think they're going to give him 44-yard line on that one.
That'd be a 4-yard pickup then.
Yep.
So 4 yards for Gibson again. So third down and 2.
Gibson with 121 yards now on the ground tonight, 13 carries.
Clock stopped. Yeah, 8:42. I was looking at mine. I had 122 for 13.
Yeah.
So we're right on it. So third down and about 2 for the Patriots here in Jaguar territory at the Jag 44. For the pistol again, and the inside handoff this time to the fullback, and he is shoved back and down for a loss.
Going to stop him back at the 45-yard line, loss of 1.
Stuffed crust pizza there, stuffed him back. Love it.
That was number 33 on the carry. That's his first carry. Let's see if we can get the number.
Zeke Hurley.
Okay.
A junior. And took the loss on that one, a loss of a yard. And now a big fourth down. Can the Jags get 3 consecutive stops on defense here? Could it happen?
Had 2 consecutive interceptions.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, I had an interception and a fumble recovery.
Yeah. The pitch out. And minute down. How about that defense?
Gibson
there you go.
Stopped way back. Big loss. That's all the way back to the 48-yard line.
Daniel Swagger with that solo tackle gets in there and feed the beast.
Loss of 7 on that one.
Wow.
That's the first negative play we've had tonight for Gibson.
It's amazing what you can do when you make tackles and stops.
Yes,
man.
Absolutely.
Now you got a chance at this thing here. Ball at the Knott County 47 with 7:53 to play. Your offense has got to look pretty good here and a lot of confidence for Floyd Central right now.
Well, the other drive started on the 45, so basically the same place that they started the
Handoff to Meade. Lots of room to run across the 40 and down, and that is going to be 10 yards and a first down. It should be anyway. I think he's right at the stick. Waiting for the official placement of the ball.
First down. Well,
move it.
Yeah,
that's 10 yards.
Yes.
Austin Meade shot out of a cannon there. His 9th carry of the night. Puts the ball at the Patriot 37-yard line. Jags down 23-12. 7:35 to go in the third. Here we go. Shotgun. Handed off. Boom. Met and down that time. Wow.
That was Shepard.
Yeah, Preston Shepard.
Introducing himself.
Meade bounced up pretty quick, though.
Yeah, well, he was looking at one of his teammates like, where was your block at?
Where'd you have, son? 2-yard loss that time.
Meade now 10 carries, 58 yards, having a pretty nice game tonight.
We'll see if the Jags go back to the air here. Not seen a lot of targets for Cotton tonight. He's only had a couple of catches. Bucks had the hot hand tonight. He's split out to the right. Cotton out to the left in solo coverage here. And fakes the handoff. Mays is looking. Throws it over the middle. That's caught by Buck at the 25 and down near the 20-yard line. That's about a 21. Nice job there. Another Jaguar first down.
Giving him 18 on it.
I love that across the middle slant run by Buck. And that's his 7th catch of the night, Larry.
7 for 82. I've got him.
So 1st and 10, Floyd Central, ball at the 21, just outside the red zone, and making a game out of this thing. A big district game tonight for Floyd Central.
Mays now 13 of 22 for 150 yards.
Solid night passing through the airs. They'll send 2 men out to the right, 1 man left this time. Buck lined up to the left side. Rolling out looking is Mays. Got him looking, and it is caught at the 5 by Buck again. They'll put him at the 6. That'll be 1st and goal for Floyd Central.
Another 15 yards, and that'll put Buck at 97 yards tonight.
97 yards receiving for Wesley Buck. Mercy. This is the best we've seen Floyd Central look all season.
Yes.
On both sides of the football.
Yes, absolutely.
On this cold night in October.
First and goal from the 6.
Floyd Central trying to scare it out of Knott County here. Shotgun for Mays. One setback is Meade. High snap. Meade takes the handoff. Looking to get in. He's at the 2. He'll get the push and won't make it in. Oh, got to the 2.
Went sideways instead of
timber.
Yeah.
Fell to the side.
And they're going to mark him maybe inside the 2, about a yard and a half out. No, they're marking him right at the 1, so give him a 5-yard carry on that one. Second and goal from the 1.
63 yards, 11 carries for Meade. Second and goal at the 1, as Larry alluded to here, and they'll send the play in from the sideline. Mays runs back out into the huddle. Plenty of time on the play clock here.
23-12. Floyd Central trails, trying to close it down to a one-possession game.
They'll send 3 men out, 2 men right, 1 man left. Handoff, Meade up the middle, and touchdown, Jaguars! Meade takes it in for 6, and we got a ball game here.
Boy, I tell you, 12 unanswered to start the second half, 4:29 left, third quarter. 2-point conversion coming up. Boy, if they could get that 2-point conversion, cut it to 3.
Mm-hmm. With every snap, look at this sideline. I've not seen these kids this excited all season.
Right.
A one-win campaign, forget it. It's all about tonight.
And Knott County is hanging their head a little bit. They've got them on their heels right now.
Jay's going to go for 2 here. Mays takes the snap, rolls out left, looking, guns it, and it is in there.
Wow.
Caught.
What a catch.
Wow.
Is that Buck?
I'm still waiting. It is
It
Buck.
is.
2-point conversion.
Beautiful.
Good. Patriots 23, Jags 20. Don't go nowhere. 4:29 to go in the third. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Flyers are in it. They're making a game out of it. 23-20. Put on a pot of coffee. We got a lot of football to play. 4:29 to go here in the third. Jaguars back-to-back scores here in this second half. Mays to Buck for 22 yards. That made it 23-12. And now this last drive, Meade with the 1-yard take-in. And then the 2-point conversion, good to Buck. Boy, he's had a great game tonight, Buck has.
He really has. He's 8 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. And then the 2-point conversion also.
Another onside kick fielded and recovered by Knott County. So the Patriots will take over after Payson Dowles recovered that onside kick for Knott County. I have Rockcastle and I guess Knox Central, KNOX probably. I have no idea. That's outside of my area there. But Jackson, I appreciate the question. I would search it. That's all I can tell you. And a handoff, Napier takes it left side, down the sideline, first down, 30, 20, out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds.
just got knocked out of bounds, and they'll put him.
That was Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson got shot out down that left sideline. He's inside the 20 in the red zone for Knott County, just like that. I think Randall
18.
Mullins got through to his team there during the exchange of plays.
I think so. That's a 32-yard run, so that puts him at 146 yards.
Ooh.
15 carries. Didn't look.
Handoff again. Oh, broke one tackle. Gibson reverses field, then brought down. That is still maybe a 1-yard gain, but the defense is getting in that backfield for Floyd Central there.
Yes, they're getting some penetration now. That front line's really playing very well, and they'll give him, we'll call it one. It's about a half yard, actually.
Charles Porter on the tackle, defensive back, 5'10" defensive back on that tackle for Floyd Central.
Bottville 17-6 over Hazard in the third quarter.
Trying to hang on for a district title there. Hand off to Gibson again inside. Breaks one tackle, then slung around and dropped for a loss on the play. Tackle made by Floyd Central for the loss.
That was all the way back to the 21-yard line, loss of 3.
And that was Williamson on the tackle there for Floyd Central. Well, 3rd and 12 here.
Yes.
Well, that's a 3rd and 13 on the PA, so 4 down territory. One setback with Napier. That's Gibson again, and Gibson will get the call. He'll take it to the right side this time, and he's down. Tackle made around the 14-yard line, 13-yard line.
Little mix-up on the handoff on that one. They the Gibson and the quarterback ran into each other, but still was able to come up with about a 5-yard gain on that one? 6, maybe.
I won't give him 6. Puts him at 150.
150.
17 carries, a nice night for senior Shane Gibson. Not a bad player at all. Of course, a good athlete, great basketball player for Knott County.
Averaging 87 yards a game coming into tonight, so he's doubled that nearly.
They need 5 here from the pistol. 4th and 5. Pitch out to Gibson. Will they get the 5? Looking, and I don't know. Close to it. Knott County thinks they got it. It's inside the 10.
Both teams huddled around the football. Gibson coming up off the ground. They're going to mark him at the 8 or 9, looks like.
And they didn't get it. Floyd Central stopped them. Wow. How about that?
Needed 5, got 4.
Wow. Flipping the script tonight, Floyd Central has showed up to play some defense here late in the season tonight. And how about it?
Well, that's
wow.
3 or 4 straight stops on the defensive side.
4.
4. They had 1 at the end of the first half and 3 here in the third quarter. 2:14 left. Floyd Central will take over on their own 9.
Listen, Floyd Central hasn't stopped anybody 4 straight downs in 3 years probably. And I'm not being funny. I'm being serious.
Yes.
They've not played very good defense at all.
Well, they've came out here in the second
half
and
tonight.
Played inspired defense.
Inspired is right. Throwing on first down. That's caught and down. Around the 13-yard line. Quick hitter over there to Cotton. We're coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third. Patriots 23, Jaguars 20. About a 4-yard pickup there.
See, they was on the 9, so I had to give them 5. It's on the 14.
All right, 5. So there you go. 5-yard pickup. Mays hooking up with Cotton, his 3rd target tonight. Got 43 yards on 3 catches. 2nd down and 5, deep in their own territory. Mays. A high snap, hands it off to Meade. He's had a good game. Gets it across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Give him 2.
Ball right across the 15.
And it's going to be 3rd and 4. This is a big play here.
Yeah, because this is an area where you don't have 4 downs. I don't care what kind of punter you got.
You don't have 4 downs, and you maybe the weakest part of your team is the punting game.
Setting up the screen pass here. Look, got trips out to the right. 1 man left, and they'll look to the right. There it is. That's caught, And Knott County was ready for it. They were trying to set that up, and a late flag comes in. That might save Floyd Central. Cotton
he was down at the 11.
Yeah.
So loss of 5 on the play, but the flag was thrown toward the backfield. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Knott County, and that's 15 yards out of first down. Loss of 5 on the play.
Wow. And then the unsportsmanlike afterwards does you no help.
Knott Central was one coming up on the short end of the unsportsmanlike. Floyd Central has done it 3 times and taken them out of play and got the benefit of that one.
So 1st and 10, Jags. Drive stays alive. Handoff does not go anywhere. Knott County getting in the backfield there. Evans on the carry at that time. It's a loss of 3.
Yes, a loss of 3.
Evans' 3rd carry of the night. And that may be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it will be.
Yes.
We'll go to the 4th. It's Floyd Central football, 2nd and 13, but they played inspired football in the 3rd quarter. They're down by 3. Patriots 23. Jaguars 20. We're back in a minute for the 4th quarter on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Getting ready for 4th quarter action. Hits 23-20 as the Jaguars has 12 unanswered points here in the second half. 3 consecutive stops, defensive stops here in the 3rd quarter. Got the interception at the end of the first half, so 4 straight. If you go back to the last possession of the first half for Knott County, and the teams, Jamie, the way they've played is just switch roles. The way Floyd Central's looked here in the 3rd quarter and the second half is the way Knott County looked in the first half.
Indeed. And as you said, Floyd Central playing inspired football there on the defensive side, especially in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 13, rolling and looking as Mays under pressure, eludes it. He's going to run it now, 25, 30, and down. Nice run by Mays to get down to around the 34-yard line.
Pickup of 11. That's his first carry of the night.
Keatron man Mays on that run for 11 yards. This is a very manageable 3rd and 2.
Yes, they needed that big gain.
Smart play by the sophomore quarterback. Coach Hoskins has got a group of sophomores that will be dynamic in a couple of years, and they're showing a flash of that right now.
Yes.
3rd down and 2. We're in the 4th quarter. Jags down by 3. And looking to run it. Nope, going to throw it. Mays going to throw it. Caught by Little. The tight end at the 45, 50, and down inside Knott County territory. 1st and 10, Jaguars.
18-yard pass and catch.
You got to love the freedom that Mays has had to make plays from that quarterback position tonight. And he's gotten everybody involved.
Yeah, he has. That was who was that now?
That was Elijah Little's first catch tonight.
Little.
First time we've called his name. That's 178 yards. 21 attempts for Mays tonight. Had a great night passing. 1st and 10, Floyd Central at the 48 of Knott County. Under 11 to go. Handoff. This is Evans up the middle. Not going to get much push there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10 coming up.
You're talking about Mays getting several players involved in the passing game tonight. That's 6 different receivers that has caught a pass tonight for Floyd Central. Evans, Little, Buck, Meade, Cotton, and Williamson.
And this young bunch is hungry for a win, but they need a lead here first. Under 10 to play, down by 3. Twins out both ways. Mays to throw. Rolls left, looks, guns it, and it's caught by Buck. First down, Floyd Central. Salt and pepper hooking up again.
Giving him 11.
Wow. How about Buck tonight? Now over 100 yards receiving on his 8th catch of the night.
I got him for 9.
9 catches tonight. Yeah, I can't read my own writing. It is 9.
And Mays is approaching a 200-yard game. He's 18 of 27 for 194. I've got him.
108 yards receiving for Wesley Buck. He's looking like Jamar Chase out there right now. But
Yeah.
Joe Flacco throwing it to him the other night.
Well, he's come alive in this second half for sure. He had 5 catches, 42 yards in the first half, but he's really come alive here in the second half.
First and 10, ball at the Patriot 37. Man in motion is Cotton, and they'll give it to him on the sweep. First time we've seen this tonight. Cotton broke one tackle and then was bulldozed over by Chase Ambergy. Man, he's taken a bite out of a few tonight for Knott County.
Yes, he has. And he's going to lose back to the 41-yard line, and that's going to be a loss of 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to criticize that play, but I won't, because I like it was something different that Knott County hadn't seen. It just the line wasn't there. And listen, Ambergy is a truck. It's hard to stop him.
Yes. Well, he broke one tackle, but Ambergy, it slowed him up enough to where Ambergy could catch him from the backside.
Yeah. Mays to throw it on second down. Hit as he throws. Deep down the right sideline. Incomplete. But lucky that Mays got rid of it, because that would have been a sack recorded by Shepard. Ooh.
Yeah, Shepard put a lot of pressure on that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14. Ball on the 41-yard line of Knott Central. We're under 9 minutes left here in the game. 23-20.
A flag.
Flag.
This came from the side judge here. It's on Floyd Central.
Unsportsmanlike. They didn't need that.
Unsportsmanlike, and you're trying to go to the huddle. You surely didn't need that. You're looking for a lead here. You got to get yourself disciplined and concentrate here. You're going backwards.
Well, they've had 4 penalties tonight. I've got them 4, and all 4 of them, they had 2 personal fouls and 2 unsportsmanlike, so 15-yard variety. 4 penalties and 60 yards. That's not doing your team any good.
4 penalties that you don't have to commit.
Yes.
Wow. They're not procedures. It was just you undisciplined.
Yes.
Trips to the left. Looking to throw in the screen. It's caught and forward. Nice job of recovery there by Floyd Central to break one tackle and go forward. Meade. An athletic play there, but 4th and long now.
He'll get 2 out of that.
It was his second catch tonight. And at midfield, you got a long way to go. You got to get down to the 27-yard line for a first down.
Well, they're in punting formation.
Yeah.
Don't see who's
You're not going to make it
punter.
that far. Here we go. And the punt, it's a good one.
That's a nice one.
And it will take a nice Jaguar bounce, too, to the 20-yard line. So a nice punt by Floyd Central. The punt made by by Carson Moore, the sophomore punter.
35 yards.
So now Knott County takes over in your defense, which has had 4 consecutive stops. Now the pressure's on.
Yes, pitching a shutout here in the second half. And not only is the pressure on to stop it, not let Knott County get a long, sustained drive and take a lot of time off the clock.
Got my best friend in here now.
Yes.
This is Ellie Grace. She goes where I go. Here we go. Handoff, and Gibson gets the call for Knott County out of the backfield and down. It's around the 23-yard line.
Give him 3.
And, Knott County's got the lead, and they can be a little conservative here and run the ball,
Yes.
keep it on the ground, and try to chew up some clock.
Yes, that's what I said. They don't need to let them, try to get that stop, because if they keep the ball 3 or 4 or 5 minute drive and score, that basically takes you out of the game.
Right. I mean, they're in control of the game. They need to be reminded, hey, we're leading the game here.
Yes.
And they just got a huge defensive stop of their own. Under center. You see movement, and we're not getting the call on a false start, but there's a short gain on that one, if any. I don't say no gain.
And was that Gibson? Not seen ever who it was, still down.
Got a man down. A man still down for Knott County. An official timeout with 7:07 to play here in this fourth quarter. 23-20. Patriots on top, and the ball carrier still down for Knott County.
Looks like they're working on a cramp.
Yeah.
And have a cramp at weather we're having tonight just tells you how hard that you played tonight. If that's Gibson, that would be his 21st carry of the night. And he did play some on the defensive side in the first half. Not seen him on the defense here in the second half, so he's played a lot of snaps.
It is Gibson. And they'll help him up.
And he's had no gain on the carry.
He has been a horse tonight, as you said.
Had 111 yards at halftime, but here in the second half, he's had 2 negative runs, and that run for no yardage. The first half, he was averaging 11 yards a run. So they really focused in on him in the second half.
And your total now for him?
157.
157. 3rd and 7 for Knott County. Deep in their own territory at their own 23-yard line. They're up by 3, 23-20, 6:55 to play. And looking to throw is Napier. Got time. Guns it downfield. Looking. There's a hold. No flags. Wow, they were hanging on to, too. I got to be honest with you.
Yes.
The Jaguar defense was hanging on, locked arm with Ambergy there. Lucky that it wasn't an interference call.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
He was trying to fight through 2 players to get to the football and didn't get the number for Floyd Central, but I think definitely had hold of the arm.
He had him locked in like they were promenading down at court days or something.
Yes.
At a homecoming dance, and no penalty. And now Knott County, they may punt here on 4th and 7. They've not had much luck passing the ball or moving the ball on offense, and they are in punt formation.
Yes.
Another stop. That's 5 straight stops. Snap, and the punt is away. So 5 straight stops.
Nice punt.
And it will die at the 42 of Floyd Central. So the Jags take over.
45-yard punt. So you've got 6:37, 3 timeouts. And it's 4 down territory from here, no doubt.
Which team are you for tonight? I see in the comments, Sandra is saying, let's go Patriots. Valerie's watching tonight from Harold. Let's see who you're rooting for tonight. Let us know in the comments. 6:37 to go in this one, 23-20. Patriots on top, Jaguar football, 1st and 10, ball at their own 42, trying to get their 2nd win of the season.
And this one's going right down to the final seconds, it looks to be.
Fighting for their playoff life, needing to win tonight to stay in the hunt. Rolling left and gunning it is Mays. Good-looking ball, but it's incomplete. Thrown behind Williamson, the intended target. Boy, good-looking ball just threw behind it.
Well, Williamson, he was fighting through traffic and got his head turned around a little late because he could have made an adjustment to that one, I think, and come up with the catch.
Dr. Martin says go Jags. There you go. Let's hear who you're rooting for tonight. Had a brave, sparse crowd here tonight, braving this chilly weather. We're probably around 52 degrees right now, I would imagine. Coming in with the play from the sideline is Keatron Mays. Brady says go Jags. 6:31 to go in this one. Shotgun, Mays rolling, looking, gutting downfield, and it's incomplete. Boy, right there for Cotton. He went down trying to get that one. He couldn't reel it in.
Yes. And Knott County's dialing the pressure up on Mays as he had the fender from both sides, the backside and front side, coming to him. Might have had to get rid of that one just a little sooner than he wanted to.
I think you're right, because Cotton just hadn't made it to his spot yet, and it was all he could do to try to lunge himself to get to the football.
31 pass attempts for Mays tonight, 19 of 31, 196 yards and a touchdown.
3rd and 10. 6:27 to play. Jags down by 3, 23-20. 2 men both ways, 1 setback. Mays back to throw. Got some time. Guns it downfield again, and it is dropped. It was broken up by Brody Short. Man, he has been all over the ball defensively and almost had his second interception of the night right there.
Yes, he had it, and just when he went to the ground, couldn't control it.
Sean says, let's go Patriots. Well, they came up big there on defense.
Yes, they did.
Because Buck has had a great night with 9 catches, and it would have been number 10 right there if not for Short.
And, Jamie, it's 4th and 10, and you're on your end of the field. Do you punt it? And that's what they're going to do. They've got 3 timeouts left, Floyd Central, and the defense has played lights out here in the second half.
That's a lot of confidence in your defense with 5 straight stops that they produced.
Yes.
And the punt is away. A good punt again. And it will bounce, and Meade will watch it die at the 29-yard line. So right back to Knott County, 3 and out. But credit the Knott County defense on a good series there as well.
Yes. Yes, both defenses have stepped up here the last 2 possessions by both teams.
Hard to believe this game was 57-44 last year on this field. Tonight, a totally different ball game.
Yes, not going to reach that tonight.
No, sir.
They might have that game over at Betsy Lane. I think it was 33-26 or something like that at the half between them and Pike Central. But it's become a defensive battle here in this fourth quarter. I'll get it out here in a minute.
Shotgun for Napier. He'll hand it off. And this is Wilkerson, and he'll plunge one man, go forward to the 35 and down across the 35-yard line. Nice run that time for Knott County as they push it a little further. Isaiah Wilkinson, the senior running back, 5'10 senior.
Going to get 8 out of it. Had to make him 5 carries for 20 yards.
And now, Napier kind of carried the load here a lot in this second half. Now you see the Knott County offense going back to Wilkinson and Preston Shepard to try to give Gibson a break.
Yes.
From the pistol. And the handoff.
Shepard
again up the middle, gets the first down and more, and goes down near midfield. Nice pickup by the Patriot offense there. And now Floyd Central has to adjust. They can't just zone in on the one-man Gibson. He's not out there right now.
Well, I was just getting ready to say the same thing when you mentioned that before. When Gibson's in there, you expect him to get it. You put Shepard and Wilkerson in there, and they could give it to either one of them. And they've actually had, they've had 7 different players carry the ball here in the game.
And Wilkinson, and I'll get the number in a second. There's another big tackle. Shepard again. First down and more inside the 30-yard line. Wow. It's a 20-yard run.
Mark him right at the 30, 20 yards. And Shepard approaching 100 yards. He's got 72 now on 7 carries. He's averaging 10 yards a carry. And this, was he a flag? Not counting.
Sticks are moving.
Oh, okay.
But now I do see the white hat out here.
All right.
And
no,
we're all good.
Starting the clock. So, well, they actually gave him 21 on that. They gave him to the 29-yard line. Pick up a 21.
1st and 10, ball inside the 30. Floyd Central. Patriots threatening. Handoff again up the middle. Nothing fancy. Shepard just plunges his way across the 20 and down. That is an 11-yard pickup and another Patriot first down. They're just barreling through that line of Floyd Central right now.
Yeah, they're just running between the tackles right now, getting some good push up front. And, of course, Shepard don't need a whole lot of punch. He's a bulldog when he's running it anyway. Looks for somebody to hit, I think.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. He was looking for somebody on a score that he got. He hadn't gotten it. He was waiting for the hit.
Yes. He had the 15-yard touchdown run.
1st and 10, ball inside the red zone at the 18, clock at 4:05. Patriots up by 3. 1st and 10, handoff again, up the middle, and this time a short gain. Looks like maybe a 3-yard pickup this time for the Patriots.
Down at the 15. Shepherd now 87 yards.
That's a 4-yard gain, I imagine, yeah.
And they're taking a lot of time off the clock as we're down to 3:30 left. You might see.
Yeah, Floyd Central probably will let one more go before they start thinking about timeouts.
Yes.
Handoff, and there's Gibson right back in and across the 10 and down. Or no, he's shy of the stick. He was at the 10.
They're going to give him the 9 according to this official over here. That's where they put it. 6-yard run.
Well, he's right at the stick for a first down then, but he's a yard shy, so he was just shy of it.
250 yards on the ground between Shepherd and Gibson right now.
And the ball's dropped. Oh, tip. And look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Napier's going to run the bootleg out and in there for a score.
Wow.
It looked like the ball had been dropped for a moment. It faked everybody out, but Napier kept the bootleg and rolled it out to the left for the score. And Knott County extends their lead with 2:47 to go. Oh, my.
Wow. 41 yards on the ground now for Napier. 2 sacks, but the 9-yard touchdown run. And that makes it a 2-possession game, Jamie. 2:47 left. Tall.
The tall task for them to overcome. And
yeah, I hesitate a little bit. I got a text coming in. 24-6. Pikeville over Hazard. Don't know what time of the game that is.
Well, how about Napier, though, on this 9-yard run and putting Knott County further on top of that? They're going to go for 2 here. Critical 2-point conversion and flags.
Yeah.
False start.
False start.
Well, it's been there all night. Now they decide to call it. And that's Knott County's first touchdown of the second half.
Yes.
After 5 straight stops by Floyd Central's defense, if you include the one at the end of the first half. And the offense for Floyd Central has to go to work quick.
Yes. 23-6 at the half, and Floyd Central has outscored them right now at this point, 12-6, with the 2-point conversion pending here in the second half.
You get this 2-point conversion, you got to get at least 2 scores or 2 touchdowns at least to try to get ahead. They'll throw it, and it is caught for 2. 2:47 to play. Knott County 31, Floyd Central 20. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosilio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
2:47 left here in the ball game. 31-20 as Knott County Central takes it from their own 35-yard line and drive it down the field, puts it in to the touchdown, 2-point conversion good, and 2:47 left. Jamie probably salted this one away unless something unbelievable is going to happen.
The Jaguars will have to try to get downfield fast. Here's the kick. A booming kick.
Yes.
And it is fielded at the 22-yard line by Buck. He'll pitch it out to Cotton. Cotton to the 30, 35, 40. Into Patriot territory. Still on his horse. 30.
Nope.
Oh, the save was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Right at the 30, at the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
So they'll say he stepped out of bounds, and he was right there on it.
Yeah, I thought he did.
But I love the call. But we've seen it a couple of times this year. Buck will pitch it out to Cotton, and it was a great time for it. And that's big because 10 seconds get off the clock, and you're already down into Patriot territory. But you got to work fast and then get either a recovery on the onside kick or a quick stop, and then use your timeouts if you can score here. You got to score on this one first, one step at a time.
Mays is 19 of 32 through the air for 196 yards, 1 touchdown. So they've had a lot of success through the air.
Now, you don't have to sling it all the way for the end zone on the first play. Let's see if they go for something short and fast. And, they're going to hand it off. Meade, well, there you go. Across the 35 and down 34-yard line.
Down to 34, pick up a 7.
30-30 your score as we're watching that other game tonight involving our district recovering tonight. Martin County and Prestonsburg with 5 to go, 30-30 that score. My goodness.
Those two teams, Martin County 1 loss, Prestonsburg perfect on the season so far.
Shotgun snap from Mays. Back to throw with 2:05 remaining. Flushed out right side. Throws it, soft toss. Caught by Williamson, 15. Slides, 10. And out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First and goal. Floyd Central coming up. And that is what we talked about. Get downfield as quickly as you can.
And out of bounds.
And a heads-up play for Williamson to get out of bounds and stop that clock with 1:55 to play.
Let's see, where do they mark him at? Going to mark him at the 8-yard line. Pick up of 26.
Solid. And that's his second catch tonight. Caleb Williamson, Jr., for the Jaguars. First and goal at the 8 with 1:55 to go. You put it in the hands of Meade here. See if he can run it in. Mays from shotgun. Meade, the lone setback. And Mays going to pitch it out to Meade. And here we go. 5. Touchdown. And a touchdown. Floyd Central. The quick score makes it 31-26. You need this 2-point conversion right now.
Yes.
And then you got to get an onside recovery. If not, try to utilize your timeouts. And the best thing is you haven't had to use any on this offensive drive. That's great. They got 3 to use here.
Yes, they had the one play in the middle, and then the other plays went out of bounds. 81 yards on 15 carries for Meade. 2 touchdowns.
He'd be making a bid for player of the game if he could.
Yes, he is.
If the Jaguars can pull out the come from behind win tonight.
Right.
Got to go for 2 here. Mays takes the snap, pitches it forward. It's a forward pass, and it's in there. 2-point conversion. The pass from Mays, too little. 31-28, 1:49 to play. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Central, some excitement here tonight. 31 Patriots, Jaguars 28, 1:49 to play in this one, and a critical onside attempt here by special teams for Floyd Central.
Yes, very critical, and they've got them all bunched in the middle. they've tried it a couple or 3 times already, not been able to come up with it. Let's see what
Jules'
they got.
kick is recovered by Knott County. Solid hands by Payson Dowles. That's 2 he's recovered tonight on the onside attempt. So now you have 3 timeouts to your credit for Floyd Central. You know Knott County is going to be conservative probably and try to keep the ball on the ground, make them burn their timeouts, but also try to get the ball downfield. If they can get a first down, get those 3 timeouts out of hand, it's academic for Knott County.
Yeah, they one first down will pretty well salt this one away.
Yes, it will.
And, of course, Gibson's been the man so far tonight, but Shepard has really done the work inside, and don't see him lined up in the backfield.
Out of the pistol we go. Napier will turn and give to Napier, and he'll break a couple of tackles and go down inside Jaguar territory down to around the 44-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain on first down for Gibson. Timeout call by Floyd Central. Gibson, such a workhorse here tonight.
Yeah.
Jaguar timeout. We'll take a break and come back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
For Knott County, out of the timeout call by Floyd Central. On the ground, they'll keep it. Napier again gets the call. First down and more. 30, 25, 20, on his horse to the 15, and down to the 10-yard line. First and goal probably coming up for Knott County, but nevertheless, ball game.
34 yards for Gibson on his 24th carry of the night, and that gives him 202 yards. And he hasn't seen the end zone.
Well, he may see it here. Out of the pistol again on first and goal. Napier gets the call. Hungry like a wolf. He'll go in down inside the 10. Floyd Central will again call a timeout. We're at the 105 mark in this one. 31-28, 105 to go. Timeout Jaguars back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
The timeout called by Floyd Central, first and goal at the 7. They're 105 away from getting the win, their 7th of the season here on the road tonight. Napier in the pistol. Will take it, pitch it out to Napier, or pitches out to Gibson. He'll dance it in for his second touchdown tonight.
Hold up.
But a flag is out there. You're right. It's a hold. So this one will be coming back. But this shouldn't overshadow the fact that Gibson has had one well of a night for Knott County. He's going to be our John Earl Hunt, not his son, it's the dad. John Earl Hunt, attorney at law, player of the game tonight with some monster numbers.
Well, he's got 25 carries, 205 yards, and 1 touchdown as we stand with 59 seconds left. And never played a down in the second quarter.
That's amazing, yeah.
You're going to take a loss on that one.
Floyd Central will spend their last time out here. But, yeah, he took the entire second quarter off.
Yes.
And still gets over 200 yards tonight.
201 yards.
My Lord.
And, this was, it's going to bring up third down. So Floyd Central cannot stop the clock. But it's possible they could get it back. See, what do you got, 25 seconds on the play clock?
Mm-hmm. So you'll get this play.
It's possible if they can stop them on fourth down because hits third and goal from the 14. So they could possibly get it back somewhere around 5-10 seconds left, for maybe a Hail Mary.
Yeah, it'd be deep downfield, maybe do something like a hook and ladder or something like that to try to get yourself downfield. But
yeah,
they may get one chance, but you got to get a stop here.
Yes, you got to get the stop, yes.
A valiant effort, though. It's not over yet, but it's been a great second half to watch here tonight.
Said Prestonsburg's in victory formation, so they must have stopped Martin County, and looks like they're going to pull one out.
Martin County came back, tied that game at 30. Prestonsburg got a 36-30 lead. We appreciate those updates, guys, William and Kurt. And then the two-point conversion failed, but if they're in victory formation, that's all she wrote. Knott County here in the power I this time. Napier breaks free, 5, and Iceman. Another touchdown, his second of the night. And the Patriots throw the knockout punch against Floyd Central here. Now 37-28 with 48 seconds to go.
Yes, and what a game we've seen tonight, Jamie. On looking at the records, you didn't think you give the advantage to Knott County, but looking at the stats throughout the season, they was pretty close in total yards, and we thought, there's a possibility that we could have a close game. It didn't look like it at the end of the first half, but hats off to Floyd Central for the great second half, probably the best second half or best half they played all year.
The kick by Settles is good to settle it up. Patriots 39, Jaguars 28. 48 seconds to play. We'll come back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
38.
Go ahead.
48 seconds left. Knott County kicking it off. They've got the 10-point lead, and Floyd Central just falls on it back at the 19-yard line.
A tale of two halves. Knott County owned the first half. Floyd Central makes a big comeback in the second half. Cuts it to as close as 3 at one point. We were at
two different times.
Yeah, two different times, 23-20 and then 31-28. But Knott County, Shane Gibson throwing the knockout punch for the Patriots here late, going over 200 yards, 2 scores. He is our attorney, John Earl Hunt, player of the game tonight, and Knott County is going to get their 7th win of the season in their final regular season game, 38-28 tonight.
And probably wrap that number 3 seed up in the district. going into the playoffs.
They will. They'll have that 3 seed. Leslie County will be the 4th seed, and Floyd Central will be eliminated from postseason play with this loss tonight.
And this is the last game for Knott Central of the season, as we said in the pregame. If you wasn't listening into, they had who was it? East Ridge on the schedule?
They had East Ridge scheduled to play the last game of the season. East Ridge backed out of the game and scheduled Harlan Independent and left Knott County hanging, basically. And I don't know the dynamics or the politics behind that move. I can understand why they did it, because East Ridge wanted a game they thought they could probably win.
Right.
Maybe not feeling the best against Knott County because they're pretty talented this year. And they make that move as we get a delay of game and then a pass completion here. Oh, no, it's incomplete. It was intended for Little. And the final moments of this one tonight. You hate it for Floyd Central because they played so hard and gutsy in the second half, but you can see it's better things to come. It's a young football team. A lot of sophomores out there playing big minutes for this Jaguar team, and they're trying to build for the future.
Well, and you want to finish the season strong, and who they got next week?
They'll have Fleming County here next week.
Okay, so, they've kept herself right in this game, was able to come back in, play a good game next week, and you got something to build on through the offseason.
5 men out, empty backfield. Mays will look to throw, can't find anybody, and now throws it. That's caught. Buck, his 10th catch of the night at the 30 for a first down. So he goes over 100 yards on his 10th catch tonight. Stops the clock with 29 seconds.
10 catches for 125 yards and a touchdown.
Quickly on the snap. Back to throw. Mays flips the ball in his hands and avoids a would-be sack and guns it downfield left side, and it is caught. And going is Meade, untouched for the score with 10 seconds to play.
Wow.
Well.
68 yards.
Wow.
For Meade.
Kickstart your heart here. We're at 10 o'clock at night. We think the game's over, and Mays missed a would-be sack, slings it 68 yards to Austin Meade for another late touchdown. Don't say die, Floyd Central. You got to applaud the effort, because now you're down by 4. You get a 2-point conversion. You're down by 2. You get a recovery. You get one more play at it.
Yes.
I mean,
and listen.
Wow.
Mays, 22 of 36 for 307 yards.
Holy smokes. And the 2-point conversion run is good for Mays. 38-36 with 10 seconds to play. Back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Wow.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart Broadband Internet and Plume Whole Home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
10.3 seconds left, 38-36. Knott County over Floyd Central. Floyd Central will be kicking off after a 68-yard touchdown pass from Mays to Meade. And then Mays takes it in from 2 yards out on the 3 yards out, 2-point conversion. And
it's big slim, onside. Here we go.
But a little hope still there.
Onside. Recovered by, who's got it? Floyd Central's got it. Are they going to say he's down or not? They've not signaled one way. It's not county ball.
Oh, wow.
Oh! The save was down. Coming out of there for Floyd Central was Little with hands on the ball, but coaching staff for Floyd Central is saying, but they're going to say it's not county ball. We honestly couldn't see it for the pile.
Yeah. And I think
wow.
I think what they did, Jamie, is they gave him forward progress.
Yeah.
And then they pulled him backwards, and when he hit the ground, lost the ball. So they're saying his forward progress was stopped.
If I'm not county, warm that bus up and take the knee and get the win and get out of here.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going to do. A great game tonight.
Yes, it was.
They'll run the clock out. It can't be stopped. Knott County gets the win. Patriots 38. Jaguars 36. And a good one here tonight on the hill at Floyd Central. Knott County will move on to be the 3 seed in the upcoming postseason in 2 weeks. Floyd Central wraps up their regular season and their campaign this year. First-year head coach Hoskins, they'll not make the playoffs, but they'll play one more game next week here at home versus Fleming County. My. We'll come back and wrap it up in just a moment on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosilio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lee College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
It's time to Floyd Central High School. A good game tonight, and the Patriots emerge victorious. Your final tonight, Knott County 38 and Floyd Central 36. It was a low-scoring game, a lot of defense early in that third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, and then the offense exploded late. It was kind of like watching a game on Sunday. I mean, you see the late comebacks and rolling. It was highly entertaining. Knott County hangs on for the 2-point win here tonight. Lots of numbers. Larry, you got them.
All righty. We'll first go for Floyd Central. On the ground, Mays had 11 yards. Meade, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Goins, 1 yard, and that was a touchdown run. Evans, 3 carries for 5 yards. Cotton, 1 carry for a -4. And passing-wise, I had a big game. Mays, 307 yards and 2 touchdowns, 22 of 36. The big receiver tonight, 10 catches for Wesley Buck, 125 yards and a touchdown. Meade with 4 catches, 86 yards, and the 68-yard touchdown there at the end of the game. Evans, 1 catch for 3, Little 1 for 18, Cotton 4 for 28, and Williamson 2 for 37. Total 20 carries, 94 yards, 3 touchdowns for Floyd Central. 22 of 36, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, a total of 401 yards for Floyd Central tonight.
Wow.
They had 5 penalties for 65 yards and 1 turnover. For Knott Central, Napier carried it 7 times, 41 yards, sacked 2 times, had a 9-yard touchdown run, averaged 1 carry for 2. Shepherd had 9 carries for 87 yards and a touchdown. Wilkerson, 5 carries for 20 yards. Hall, 1 carry for 5. Hurley, 1 carry for a -1. But the man on the ground tonight, and our attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, Gibson. Is that Shane Gibson?
Shane Gibson.
Shane Gibson. 27 carries, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, and never played a down in the second quarter.
Yeah,
Done that
that's
in 3
unbelievable.
quarters.
3 quarters of football.
3 quarters of football. Through the air, Napier was 3 of 10, had an interception, and also they had 1 fumble, 2 turnovers. One of the completions was an 8-yard touchdown. That was to Anbergy, and Gibson had that was number 3. Gibson, that's a
Michael Gibson.
Michael Gibson, yes, had 2 catches for 27 yards, 4 penalties for Knott County Central for 30 yards. Total yardage for Knott County Central, 56 carries for 370 yards, 5 touchdowns. 3 of 10 through the air, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. They had 66 total plays tonight, 56 for Floyd Central, and 405 yards. So the 2 teams combined for 806 yards offense.
It makes a great football game, too.
Yes.
It was a great football game. It was an exciting football game to call, and we hope you enjoyed it here tonight. And congratulations to Knott County on their 7th win of the season. Floyd Central, unfortunately, falls to 1-8. 1-8 on the season. They finished winless in district play at 0-4. So the Jaguars have one more game next week versus Fleming County. That'll be the wrap-up of their season. Knott County off next week. They'll see who they meet in the postseason when it all shakes out after next week. So Knott County will have something else to play for as a 3 seed coming up. They were a 4 seed, I think, last year.
Yes.
And made it to as a 3 seed this year. So they're improving from year to year. Congratulations to Knott County on a big win. Thanks to our sponsors tonight, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent and my agent too, Gearheart Mobile, and Howard Family Pharmacy. For Byron Hall on camera, for Big Alex at the Master Control in Harrell, Kentucky tonight, for Larry Cecil on color commentary, I'm Jamie Johnson. One final time tonight on the scoreboard. Knott County Central 38, Floyd Central 36. Good night from Floyd Central.